purging is at last at hand. The day of doom is here. All that is evil, all that are lies, your parents, your ears, those who would call themselves your judges, those who have lied and corrupted the earth, they shall all be cleansed.
How are we doing today, dear listeners and readers? We're going to be talking about a bunch of topics which may seem unrelated, but I think thematically, right, they all tie together. They all tie together, which is just, the sheer... Okay, there we go. Sir Kenaz is here. Perfect. All right, approve. Sir Kenaz, you should be able to speak.
Me.
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Alrighty. MAGA was just bots all along. I am impressed that we have so many people are surprised. It's been common knowledge for a couple of years that people were hiring support, we're hiring people from India, from Africa, any Anglophone country where you could hire cheap labor, you were having people. And now with Twitter, it's become clear. I mean, I got to admit, I am fairly impressed that Israel chose to hire so many cheap influencers, but not entirely surprised.
Yeah. I mean,
And New Scottish Scotland Tony is with us.
Hello,
Nova
good
Scotia
sir.
Tony, welcome, good sir.
Hello, good sir. All right. Request to be a speaker if you wish. It's a small spaces right now. Sir Otter might show up as well, who's gonna be, I guess, our main speaker for today. But if you want to be a speaker, go for it as well. But no, I'm not. What surprised me is the scale and scope of it, Sir Kenaz. I knew that the small and medium guys were all fucking bots. Like, you can spot a bot from a mile away. It's like anime profile picture or whatever, and this kind of shit. But what really stunned me was a lot of these big accounts, so hundreds of thousands, a couple of million followers, they're like Indian, Nigerian, and Pakistani, and they're like MAGA, and
everybody knew a lot of the Zionist accounts were hired bots, but I think everybody was really surprised to discover how many MAGA bots were bots.
I don't in 2017, the number of bots surpassed the number of new users, right? And presently, more than 10 bots exist for every actual human on the internet. I'm okay with that. What really stunned me was that you have this thing where the large accounts, the really big ones, the Twitter checkmark, whatever the fuck, blue verified or whatever, and then he's got 250,000 or 590,000 or 1.3 million, and then you go to his location and he's like, okay, Nigeria or India or Pakistan or Indonesia. That's what really, when I saw that, I'm like, holy shit, this thing is fucked. It's completely dead. This is not, Sir Kenaz, this is not dead internet theory. This is great replacement theory, right? The great replacement has already happened, right? The great replacement has already happened. It has happened in cyberspace first, right? Now it's happening in the real world. All right. New Scotland, Tony. I mean, I think I approved you, but I'm gonna send you a request. Yeah. All right. Let's try that out.
Good day.
Good day. Hey, sir. How you doing?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Doing well.
We're fantastic.
That's great. Well, I just wanted to say kind of three quick things. First of all, I don't see Sir Jindal here, but congratulations to him because, as you've been saying, Sir Arnav, it's his world now.
It is his world, yeah.
And number two, I kind of feel like there was a piece you wrote, Ahnaf, about Canada, and I feel like it's everyone's chickens are coming home to roost, and they're going to feel like how Canada's been feeling for the last 8 to 10 years because we were kind of the first place that really where it was liberal globalization.
I figured that out. I used to live in Canada. If you actually go to my if you go to my Twitter account, and if you check my location, it still says Canada. because like I told one of my bros to like make my account from there, right? Because I have my contacts there, but I don't live there anymore. But like when I used to live there, right? I was like one of the few people, along with my a couple of my other bros, who figured out that this place is gonna collapse, right? And so I just ran the fuck out. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is just this
Yeah,
is
like
this is
they're
not
trying
just a
to
free for all.
cover.
Yeah, yeah,
Mark Kearney's trying to like cover it, and he is
yeah.
the steady hand on the till, but everything is going down in the West. So yeah, we're going down with it. But and that the third point that I wanted to say was with the Twitter reveals on people's locations. I just find it so funny. Like it's just a really good laugh. I'm
Yeah.
enjoying it.
It's a really
Yeah.
good laugh, but it really shows that this was fake and gay all along. All of it was fake and gay all along, right?
I mean,
And
yeah, this has been a bot run. The bots have been working overtime since at least 2017, from 2020 on. I mean, it's like a lot, like you said. I mean, at some point, most of the traffic on the internet, like on social media at this point, is coming from like bots. It's coming from people who are hired to produce to give a message.
hmm
So,
yep.
yeah, it's a lot of like, I think everybody on all sides is doing this.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I think is funny in particular because, when the Twitter handover between Dorsey and Elon happened, we were meant to believe that like, this is a new day, right? This is a new day on Twitter and everything will be free speech and all of that. And well, they haven't hammered down too much on, the anti-Israel stuff. There are a lot of voices that are just that's all they do, and I'm thinking of like IDF babes, like running cover
Oh yeah, yeah,
for
yeah, yeah, yeah.
this
Yes.
country, and it's just sickening. But it's also the reveals are making me laugh so hard.
It's the great replacement. It's like it's not dead internet theory. It's the great replacement theory, except in cyberspace. That's what it is, bro. Like
Yeah,
it's just like, okay, well, I'm a white blonde whatever the fuck, and I live in like Sweden, and I'm a pagan whatever the fuck. I love white people, and then meanwhile, where is this from? Mumbai, India.
yeah, it's like the embodiment of like the captive dreamer who, he's, oh, he was a Canadian, right? He's like, oh, I'm here to purify this Western culture,
Yeah,
heritage
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Canadians and Americans. But isn't he posting from like Italy? Isn't he in
Papua
Italy?
New Guinea.
Papua New Guinea, I believe. Yeah, Papua New Guinea or some of these places. Yeah,
Like
yeah,
like you've said before enough, they don't have the courage of their convictions. That you either stay and fight for something or you flee, but don't like act like you're
yeah.
some great Western philosopher while you do it.
Also, like to be fair, like a lot of them they can't respond to your questions because they're just bots. So it's like some Singapore kid with his laptop, and there's
Yeah.
like a hundred cell phones or like iPhones in front of him, and the iPhone is just running a script, and they're just responding like a bot. And so you check the location, it's like, oh, East Asia Pacific or whatever. So if you even go on Twitter and you engage with them and you say, well, you've got two options: either you fight via your convictions by saying there, or you flee. Like you're just talking to a bot, man. It's a waste of time, right? And
Yeah,
and
I don't I try not to
okay, Sir
engage.
Arnav Jindal is here. Okay, I gotta congratulate
Arnav,
him.
Sir
Hang on a
Arnav,
second.
welcome, Sir Arnav.
Hang
Always
on
a
a second.
pleasure.
Hang on a second. Let me. You know what? Because Sir Arnav Jindal has conquered America, I gotta make
Yeah,
him like
my
salute.
my my congratulations to you, Sir Jindal. I actually came in specifically to say that very thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the Indians are now running like the Indian we beat the Feather Indians, we lost to the 7-Eleven Indians.
hmm All right. Sir Arnav, please send a request and we'll make you speaker. All right, there we go. Co-host. All right, Sir Arnav. I was gonna say, Sir Arnav, it's not dead internet theory. It's not dead internet theory. It's the great replacement theory, right? The great
Yes,
replacement
yes,
has already happened. That's what we've seen. America has
yes,
already been replaced by Indians, Nigerians, and all these other guys.
Is there an agency for all of these things? Like, I can earn some good passive income here, if that's
Bro,
the case.
that's what they do, man. That's literally what they do. Like these guys, if I had to guess, um, uh, you've got some background audio, Sir Arno. Maybe mute yourself a bit.
Right.
Okay. So yeah, just like figure out what to do with the background audio if possible, and then when you're speaking, just like speak and then mute yourself in the meantime, right? But no, what I was gonna say was that that's what these guys do, man. Like I don't know if you know Andrew Tate, right? Andrew Tate and that whole thing, like Hustlers University. I think nowadays they call it the Real World 2.0 or whatever, right? But one of my bros, he was into that stuff, and he basically told me that they kind of have this thing where, oh, we have these professors and they're going to teach you these skills for passive income. And really what it is they teach you a bit of copywriting and some other stuff, but it's basically like fake and gay shit. But the real way they make money is via affiliate marketing and affiliate links, right? And so it's like, what's the best way to do affiliate marketing and affiliate links? Well, you use a bunch of bots. You create your own bot farm and you automate, right? You use AI to automate the fucking thing, right? And that's what it is, man. It's like, well, MAGA was just bots all along. Yeah, MAGA was just a big fat crypto scam. And in addition to the big fat crypto scam, what else were they doing? They were using these bots for affiliate marketing, rage baiting, engagement farming, all the usual crap. Like, I mean, Sir Arnav, the fucking like, European paganism account of like, I'm proud to be a white European mother or whatever. Like, you go to location and he's like from Mumbai, India, man. He's fucking killing it. He's fucking killing it. Oh my gosh, it's just fucking funny, man.
I think there's another very good. There's another use for a lot of bots, and that is bots give your followers plausible deniability for anything they don't want to hear.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's an inconvenient fact. Yeah, you might sure, Putin, I know you're sending this from Russia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cry harder again, Ahmed. You're not fooling anybody.
Yeah. So this is like the classic great replacement lose-lose scenario, right? It's like, la, I can't hear you. Oh, it's not happening. Oh, this thing, it was just said by a bot, so we can ignore it, right? That's the first thing. And the second thing is, oh, if we want to quote unquote win an argument, we're just gonna deploy our own bot army and like spam the place, right? And so that's what the white people have been reduced down to, right? The white people just have a bunch of black and brown, who they call Untermensch, replacing them on cyberspace, right? And then now they're just like coping and seeding in this way, right? New Scotia Tony is a listener again. I don't know why that happened. Okay, I'll make him a speaker again. I don't know what's going on.
Saw an interesting comment from Comrade Stalin Frog in our comments section that the conservatards complain about Andrew Tate without offering an alternative. And I mean, I think that's a really good point. It gets back to something we were talking about, or Ahnaf and I were talking about earlier on Telegram, the Mandami Trump meeting. Like, everybody's like, well, why was Trump so nice to Zoran Mandami? He's been like, they've kind of thrown punches at each other. Why was he so nice? And something that I think Trump has, I am not saying that Trump is a great genius, or a great intellect. Trump has great social skills. Trump realizes Zoran Mandami is important. He is now the mayor of New York. Therefore, yes, he's my opponent. I don't necessarily want him to be my enemy. I think that's a really important distinction. Another thing that I think why he was being so nice to Mandami is in the 2028 election, which at this point Vance will almost certainly be the Republican, prime tick on the Republican ticket. If that happens, Dearborn, Michigan, Hamtramck, Michigan, getting the Muslim vote is going to be very, very important to winning one of the most important swing states. And, if the Democrats come into 2028 with our big cause is, transgender furry rights and whatever, there's going to be a fair number of Muslims who will vote for the Republican Party.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's I think, Trump, it's easy to overestimate Trump because lots of people do,
Mm-hmm,
but it's also really easy to underestimate Trump.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Trump is either the great genius playing 15K chess, or Trump is the complete drooling idiot who somehow has managed to win 2 presidential elections.
I mean, his instincts are good, right? Like, even though he's sundowning and he's doing all these real estate projects, he still has that instinct of Zoran Mamdani's popular, therefore I'm gonna be nice to him. And then the day after I meet him, I'm gonna dress exactly like he did. He's that black, that black, not black suit, that black coat and that red thing or whatever that he was wearing. And everyone was like, okay, well, he's dressing like Mamdani now.
Yeah. No,
Trump bisexual confirmed or something. I don't know, man. What's going on there?
I think what we got going there as well. I'll brain fart. I'm what we've got going there with Mamdani is the next flavor of leftism. It should be clear to everybody that kind of the danger-haired, woke, intersectional leftism is in its decline.
Mm-hmm.
I would expect the Marxism that starts getting popular as the economy continues swirling down the bowl is going to be much more Marxist and red flavored.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I think Trump, understanding that, it's okay, these are the people we're going to be engaging with. Therefore, I'm going to treat them with more respect than I'm going to have for, basically the squad, because a lot of the squad, I don't think the squad is going to serve a lot of the Democratic Democratic left. A lot of the Democratic left is not going to survive the shakeout. They're going to get voted out. That's my guess.
It's gonna be Trump keeps on tanking the economy, everything gets fucked, and then Cordiloism from Newsom and Mamdani and these guys, they're oh, don't worry, we'll make things affordable and the economy will improve, blah blah blah. That's gonna be the winning message. And again, we're assuming normal elections, America doesn't collapse, the whole shebang, right? But that's basically what's gonna get you the votes. Other than that, there isn't much left with regard to, because at this point you can't even say that what Trump champions is even whatchamacallit, MAGA, right? You can't even say that anymore, right? Because it's just the people who are actually MAGA, they're just wait a second, all these people I thought I looked up to who are 600,000 followers, 1 million followers, 2 million followers, they're all just from India and Pakistan, right? And then meanwhile, the anti-MAGA people, they're just gonna be oh, you guys were just a bunch of Russian trolls and this thing and that thing the whole time. And then the neutral people will look at that whole thing and go, wow, these aren't even real Americans, man. These aren't even real Americans.
I think it's going to, if it does something to weaken the influence of the bots and influencers, I'm all for it. Because, it's unfortunately many people get their information from, I read my social media feed. Oh, everybody is saying Donald Trump is awful. Well, he must be awful. Well, I got my social media feed and my algorithm is telling me that Trump is the greatest thing since sliced bread. So Trump must be great. If people start distrusting that, that's all I want. Just getting people to have a little less thing. Oh, and more words of wisdom from Comrade Stalinford. Is a populist left-right coalition possible? I think that's actually very likely to see that over the next,
it'll be the dead cat bounce. Yeah, it'll be the dead cat bounce, basically. They'll try something, but the economy is only going to get worse, man.
I think one thing to consider here is those, like, the left-right split comes from the French Revolution. It doesn't even really apply at this point to most of the political positions. I mean, I've always said, with me, I'm considered dissident right, but I'm like, a lot of my positions are basically old school working class populist. I mean, I think a lot of people who are like, right wing today means, okay, you must be, against, for small government, and you want like less government intervention. And, I'm like, no, I'm probably closer to a New Deal Democrat, quite honestly. But I'm considered right because I have, because I make occasional gender critical statements, or because, basically the left-right split is becoming less meaningful every day. So, yeah, I mean, I think you could see a populist coalition among people. I mean, you're going to have that small screaming group, like that screaming group, the never Trumpers, or like arrest the demon rats people. But what happens when people discover that a lot of those loudest voices were coming from Nigeria?
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, I think it's just a dead cat bounce, Kenaz. Like, it's gonna be like, oh yeah, let's do coalition, and then it's like there's less resources around, and then people are like, okay, well, fuck, what do we do now? And it's just gonna be like negative sum game. It's gonna be like, well, here's my racial, ethnic, and religious group, and I'm suffering. What do we do? Oh, if you fuck over these other two groups, right, I can suffer a bit less, right? And I think that's where things are headed.
Yeah,
right?
I think dead cat bounce. But the thing about a dead cat bounce is the next question, which is going to be very important for those of us who are living in what's left of, like, in the ruins of the global American empire, is what gets built out of that wreckage. In that case, I think you will see people, former right-wing and former left-wing people on there. I think, Eddie Liger from the American Communist Party has always, like, for me, has been an example of like, okay, these people are reaching out to working class people. I think Henkel and MAGA communism was like, okay, they understand that no communist movement, I'd go so far as to say no left-wing movement is going to get off the ground unless it has the support of the working classes. So I think where this is interesting is not that I don't think any coalition at this point is going to stop the American economy from swirling around the bowl.
Yeah.
But what are we going to build after it gets flushed?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's a long way to go down. I mean, America's going to implode because of the debt and all these other things. Then you're going to have these different statelets and successors afterwards, as people are fighting and whatnot. And like, okay, well, we've got a state post-success American successor here and there or whatever. Then people are going to start building stuff, right? But before all of that, it's going to be dead cat bounce. It's going to be like multiple dirty wars. And it's going to be like this whole fucking mess of, okay, well, I'm MAGA. And then people will laugh and say, oh, okay, so you fell for that whole like bot thing, right? You're just a fucking bot, right? Along with the Nigerians and the Indians. You're not my countrymen. You're just a fucking bot, right? And like that's the thing. Like, I think like the main thing about this whole bot thing is not even that it's true or false. It's the way in which the perception has been altered, right? If you're like a right-winger now, right, there is going to be this seed of doubt, and in many cases it's just a giant tree of doubt at the back of your mind of like, well, I claim to be populist, right-wing, blah, 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 but actually, are these beliefs and is this ideology even meaningful? Or is this something that was just peddled to me for years by bots, right? Was I just like a fucking sucker and like taken in by the psyop, right? Even if you put up a very, very confident face, public face in front of other people, right? That seed of doubt is now going to rapidly, exponentially grow, right? That's for the rightoids, right? For the leftoids, they're just giddy with excitement, man. They're just like, all right, now we can like surround these fuckers. We can say that, aha, see, they were Russian agents, Putin bots, Indian agents or whatever, Nigerian engagement farms all along. And is it true? Is it false? It doesn't matter, right? We're just going to use the perception. We'll rile up the mob, right? And the mob is going to be riled up even better because the economy's in the shitter, right? All the headwinds are now working in our favor. We can now attack these people, right? We can do like 100 Charlie Kirks. Perfect. Everything's going to go according to the plan. So I'm more interested in that stuff. I don't really like, oh, is Kike Slammer 98, is he actually American or is he actually Indian? Honestly, that's irrelevant. What's relevant is the perception of people around him and whatnot, and the way in which that's being impacted. And I'm just like, this is the death blow for MAGA. I really believe it, because like after this, whether you're a leftoid or a rightoid, there's no way out of this, right? And so, as I conclude this, I will once again congratulate Sir Arnav Jindal. Congratulations for pulling off the most sophisticated PSYOP operation in history. India has won. India has triumphed. India has conquered American English-speaking cyberspace without firing a single shot. India owns America. India runs the show. India is going to build all the Kali statues and whatever. And that's all she wrote, folks.
I mean, the surprising thing in all of these is like how fast the unraveling is happening. It's like it's even fast
Yeah.
for me. It's like now
Yeah.
the level of unraveling, that is the speed of it, is like actually like syncing with how
Yeah.
Twitter works. It's like
Yeah.
they are going the opposite direction. Like we have to sync as fast as how these cycles work. But yeah, I mean, that's why I think so. Trump was
Yeah.
like, Indians are better, because he like all MAGA was Indian for a long time. So I think so. He actually blurted the truth.
It's not just him and Musk, but like, right now, the big cope that the rightoids are doing is they're making these memes about, oh, I'm pulling off the Scooby-Doo mask, and oh, it was an Indian all along, and then it's like, okay, I'm a Jew, identify all users publicly, and then the Indians are like, in the meme, they're like, no, sir, stop ruining our livelihood, sir. And I'm like, okay, dude, but that's not what's actually happening. What's actually happening is this guy, for a long time, he was saying to everyone, I'm a populist, I'm this, I'm that, whatever. But that's just fucking wrong, man. Like, it was just a bunch of bots all along. They were replaced all along. There were no Americans all along. It was just a bunch of Indians and Nigerians all along, right? And now they're just like doing a ghost dance ritual, man. It's just like that. That's what this is. That's what this is. It's like, the trad wife, running across the wheat fields or whatever the fuck, right? That was just an AI generated video using Sora AI, right? The guy is like some Nigerian prince, whatever. His business partner is Indian, right? You guys got fucking replaced. You fucking lost. Do you understand what this actually shows? Like, what the last 24 hours actually shows is you guys fucking lost, right? And like, what's happening in cyberspace, man? It's just gonna be happening in real world in like a few years and decades. That's what this shows. It doesn't show that, oh my gosh, now we gotta do our civic duty or whatever and expose all these. Motherfucker, what are you exposing, man? You're gonna expose some, quote unquote dude who's actually not a dude, he's like some cell phone attached to like a router system or whatever, and the Singapore guy's like typing away at his keyboard, and there's like 1,000 phones in front of him. What the fuck are you exposing? You're not exposing anything, man.
Okay, does anybody remember Barry Stanton? He was like famous for being like one of the loudest of the UK nationalist louts.
He's like Pakistani,
He's
right?
Pakistani.
Isn't that guy Pakistani? Okay, Sir Arnav, you guys got competition. You better watch out. You guys got competition.
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
so,
but again, like we are from the same civilization. So like, again, like,
there we go.
see, ultimately, like what it proves, that cradle civilizations, like, we conquer the new world as well. Like,
you guys conquered the new world. Oh man.
And like we will do some archaeological digs, and then we will be like, we got like all these statues of all our gods, and like this is Hindu land.
Yeah.
Like,
This is Hindu land. Like, oh shit.
and then we will do like reverse conversions. We will find out like 15 generations or generations ago, like all these were Hindu saints and whatnot. So
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
Bro, bro. You know what I found hilarious, man? You know what I found hilarious? It's like these pagan accounts, right? Like they're like, oh, Christianity is so evil, Christianity is barbaric, it ruined the heritage religions of Europeans, Christians are evil. And then you look at the guy's location, he's from fucking India. Oh my god.
which makes sense. Like, actually it makes sense. Like, because I was like, whenever I used to see those accounts, it's like, like, guys, don't do
Yeah.
like Vikings that so Cleveland says, like, like having like, the plastic sort of
Viking helmet,
Viking
yeah, plastic
helmets.
Viking
Like,
helmet.
even that is that comes from a Pakistani account. Like,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
is also not real. Like, think about that. Like, that is also not real.
Yeah.
Like, so in a way, it is good that it is coming from the pagan land, that like, you don't have these
Yeah.
people who are like cosplaying us. But yeah, I mean, is Trump going to die? Like, now I'm only thinking that, like, this is some sort of a death wish which is happening, where he's like, if I die, everything else with me has to die as well. It's like like,
Yeah.
is he like a pilot on a plane which he's about to crash? Like, it seems like this. Like, there is something that they're hiding.
Okay, but like, okay, so he's 80 years old. Like,
Yes.
he could even die from natural
Yes,
causes,
yes,
right?
yes,
Okay, so
yes.
let's say he died. Okay, so all right, so who becomes president? JD Vance, and the first lady becomes Indian. You guys just get the country for free, man. And all the children are Indian. It's just like, what is this?
Well, I have a suggestion on who could step into that role, actually, because
Yeah, go for
I'm
it.
envisioning a future in 100 or 150 years where there are statues of Marjorie Taylor Greene, because she is the patriot right now, and I'm wondering what you guys think about like the splinter. Like, I feel like the Groypers are kind of being validated a little bit, or like vindicated here, because they were always accused, some of them, of being Indians, right? And now this seems to be the tables have turned.
I think.
The thing with the thing.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
go
go
ahead,
for it,
Sir Arnav. I'll tag team you.
I'll just 1 minute, and then it'll be very short. I don't think Marjorie Taylor Greene's gonna be remembered much. He's gonna be like a fodder, like a similar to that 1905 fodder, whatever, Michael figure in like the Russian Empire, right? Who got forgotten after the violent revolutions began. I think she's gonna be one of those figures. As for this other stuff with regard to the Groypers, the thing with the Groypers are already fucking non-Americans as well. They're from like Serbia, Italy, fucking France.
What is
right?
an American
and
then?
so like
this is like now.
what America doesn't America got replaced. Sir Arnav, America got replaced. The Indians already won. The Indians already no, but like he's talking about the Groypers. The Groypers, right? Okay, yeah, man, they're all Indians, but that doesn't prove anything. All it proves is you were talking to a bunch of cell phone bots all along, right? And the fact that the guy who told you this lives in fucking Serbia, that doesn't make your situation better, man. Right? So that's just all I'm gonna say. Okay, Sir Kenaz, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think with Marjorie Taylor Greene, another thing I'm seeing here is something, getting back to something we talked about a little earlier, is those old lines of power are breaking down. The old power centers are cracking. I think Marjorie Taylor Greene, never struck me as a particularly brilliant thinker, but does appear to have some political instincts, has realized that, okay, the shit is about to hit the fan, and when it does, MAGA is going to get blamed for it.
Yeah.
These people are, what you're seeing from a lot of the MAGA parties is, you're seeing people behaving badly out of desperation.
Bingo.
And that's, again, I don't think that I don't see anybody on Team MAGA who's really ready to step up and fill the role Donald Trump has been playing. I have a higher opinion of J.D. Vance than a lot of people do. But, again, there is rather the problem, the nationalist, the ethno-nationalist MAGA followers have noticed that J.D. Vance is married to an Indian.
Yeah,
That's going, that will be a deal breaker for some of those people. In general, though, I am also seeing, though, a lot of the ethno-nationalists winding up kind of like backsliding. I'm thinking of the guy who was protesting throughout Dearborn about how, like, we were almost, Sharia law is on the way. The Muslims are going to take over the United States. Just you watch. Finally got invited, finally some guys are like, brother, why don't you come to a mosque? Why don't you
yeah.
talk to us about this? So he sits down, talks to a few Muslims, and then it's like, okay, I was wrong. I think another thing I think that is going to start happening is, my first observation there was you could have saved yourself a lot of time and looked like much less of an idiot if you'd actually done your research before you started proclaiming. But I do think, I've been saying this for a while. I don't think ethno-nationalism is really a winning strategy in Europe or America. I haven't thought that. I think that particular group got an artificial boost because for several years, Americans got obsessed with the idea that white supremacist Nazis were sneaking around to take over the country and start building concentration camps.
That
People-
is like just like, it's like political kayfabe. I don't think so any of these people really believe any of that shit.
I
It's
mean,
just
I
to
think a
rile
lot
up
of
their
people,
base.
I think a lot of people who are watching wrestling do get caught up in it is the whole thing. And like, I know for years there were people, I'd get people so upset because I'm like, okay, you're telling me America is more racist than ever before. So, okay, you're in an interracial marriage. You have mixed race kids. In this case, you live in you live in the United, you live in a rather red area in a red part of your state. Are you, when you're walking out with your kids, when you're walking around with your wife, are people driving past you and yelling, race traitor, mud race, or people calling your children obscene names at school? If they are, incidentally, I'm absolutely appalled and I don't support that kind of behavior in the slightest, but that kind of behavior wasn't happening. It's like, okay, America, there's this huge growing white supremacist movement here. Outside, nobody's doing anything outside the internet. Okay, people are posting racist memes on the internet. That's what people do. That doesn't necessarily reflect any of their stuff. 20, 30 years earlier, people were convinced that gangster rap was going to basically was fueling a lot of crime. Now, NWA, one of the first gangster rappers, the guy who founded it, his father was an ophthalmologist and his mother was an RN. They grew up straight out of Compton. Compton was a middle-class black neighborhood. Compton was not we're gang banging, selling crack in the hood. It's like, nah, bro, you're not.
Yeah,
and it's the same thing with a lot of these people. I'm an evil Nazi. I'm, Kike Slayer 1488. It's like, dude, you're not like.
And he lives in fucking Turkey. The guy lives in fucking Turkey. No, bro. The guy lives in fucking Turkey. He's like constitutionalist, ethnic American, blah, blah, blah. Host of the 1620 podcast. And he lives in fucking Turkey. And he gets upset when people screenshot that. And he's like, well, I'm an American expat living in Turkey. And they're like, okay, maybe you're lying. Maybe you're not lying. We don't know that. But you're fucking like, you're not American. You fucking live in Turkey. This is the thing. It's like, if you have a particularist ideology, and you're LARPing and cosplaying as some like evil racist, whatever the fuck, and then people are like, okay, either you're a bot or you're a real person. Okay, let's say magically we figured out that you're not a bot, you're like a real person. Even then, your like complete reputation or whatever the fuck, whatever was left of it, rather, after you became a fucking racist, is that now that has been shocked by the fact that you don't even live in America, man. Like, oh, America needs to take back the homeland from the black and brown invader. Meanwhile, this guy himself is an expat living in Turkey. What the fuck, man? Like, just shut the fuck up, man. Like, this thing with the location thing, right? The location thing is not just, okay, MAGA was just bots all along. The location thing is also that a lot of these people, even if they are ethnically white or whatever the fuck they want to call themselves, they live in fucking Vietnam, they live in fucking Turkey, they live in fucking Malaysia. Fuck off, man. Just fuck off.
Where
Okay?
only the
You're
rich
completely
Russians
yeah.
go for
Yeah,
vacations. Not
Vietnam where the rich Russians go, man.
Now, I will say there is
Yeah.
a history of expats going into exile when the government turns against them. Leon Trotsky, Lenin, a lot of people.
So
But
Kenaz,
here's
these are
the
not Trotsky
thing.
and Lenin. Yeah,
Here's
that's
the
the
thing.
thing. Yeah.
Why don't, if that's the case, you say, I live in X country because, I feel, I have these problems with my government. I'm trying to change things from the outside because, I might come back if it comes to the point where, we need to defend our land by other means.
Yeah,
But, I mean, it's like when you're trying to, like, when Barry Stanton from England turns out to be an Amana. Okay, I see why he was constantly posting all the offensive Indian memes, because I know the Indians and the Pakistanis kind of famously dislike each other.
Sir Kenaz, it was all the great replacement. This is not dead internet. This is not the dead internet. Internet's alive. Sir Kenaz, internet is alive. It's just the great replacement. That's what this is, man. It's Indians, Pakistanis, and Nigerians doing a scramble for cyberspace, the scramble for Europe, and the scramble for America in the realm of cyberspace. That's what this is, man. I mean,
wasn't that Spengler guy like that accolade guy? Like his account is from Pakistan.
Yeah, bro. Oh, bro. There was a guy. It was that guy, and then there was this guy. He was like one of these 200,000 or actually no 25,000 followers, and the name of the account was Native American Soul, right? And he used to like put up these quotes, inspirational quotes about like Native Americans or whatever, and then like those quotes of like, okay, oh, inside every man there's two wolves, and then the wolf that's stronger is the one that you feed or whatever, that kind of shit, right? And so this guy's from Bangladesh, man. He's my countryman. Bro, dude, you're not Sayu, you're not Cherokee, you're not any of these things. You're just fucking, bro. Okay, bro. Yeah, you know what makes it doubly funny? Right? There's 320 million Bengalis on the planet, bro. You're not gonna go extinct, man. You're like the third largest ethnic group on the planet. All right. You're not American Indian, bro. Like, okay, well, we only have a few thousand people left. We gotta preserve our culture. Motherfucker, there's 320 million of you guys, right? And I know that because I'm one of you, right?
But this shows like the kind of simulacra like people are in. Like last year, very like funny thing happened. There's this Netflix show named Emily in Paris. And like this year I visited Paris, so like like this shows like how Americans have like colonized Europe, where the tourist guide was like, this is where Emily in Paris was shot and whatnot. But like the Emily in Paris that they show on Netflix, it's like it's very clean, it's all white and whatnot, and like like people in Paris started like abusing Netflix, saying that show the real Paris where garbage has not been taken for this amount of time and whatnot. And I'm like, like instead of abusing at Netflix, abuse your mayor. He will deliver you the utopia you want to see on TV. But like this is the level of like simulacra psyop that has happened, where like this proves that we have conquered like digital space, and we have like physical space will also be conquered in few years time. Like these people
Oh,
are
bro,
cooked.
exactly, man. Exactly. See, you figured it out, right? See, you figured it out. Because, like, a lot of people, the cope they're gonna give is enough. It's not too late, man. It's just cyberspace. It's just the fucking internet. Like, so what if Indians and Nigerians and Pakistanis and Bengalis have replaced us online? I'm like, motherfucker, online is the least amount of fucking effort. If you're not half-assed enough to get off your ass and defend the online space, what the fuck makes you think you're gonna pick up a gun and actually shoot the guy, right, and defend your territory? You're not gonna do any of that shit, man, right? And like Sir Arnav, exactly, yeah, you should just harass the mayor or whatever. They're not even gonna do that, man. All they're gonna do is they're just gonna complain. They're gonna be,
The-
oh, Paris is not what it used to be.
no, no,
There's fucking garbage everywhere.
yes, like
Yeah, yeah.
like, and in America, all these rightoids will be like, I'm the real Brahmin, not you.
I'm the
Like
real Brahmin.
like
Yeah,
they will be
yeah,
like,
bro.
oh, we are the real Brahmin. You're not. Like
Yeah,
these people, like these people will then
yeah,
start fighting on that. Forget American.
yeah,
Like they have given
yeah,
that identity long way back. Now they will fight like they are Brahmins, and they are the cream of society.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then meanwhile, he's on Twitter and then on other social media, and like 90% of the people that he follows are Indians, Nigerians, Bengalis, and Pakistanis. This, honestly, man, honestly, the level of colonization here, man, it puts India and Bangladesh to shame, man. We were never colonized this much, man. Like, holy shit, what is this, man? This level of humiliation, this level of humiliation, this level of fuckery, this level of just like actual sodomy that these guys are going through day in and day out. I don't even feel sorry for them. I'm just like, okay, dude, like, if you went back to 1800s colonial India, and okay, fine, they don't know what the internet is or whatever, and you kind of describe to them that, okay, white people in the year 2025 are going through this, and they're like, you know, suicide and these other things are way better than the fate that you just described to me, man. It's like,
But
what is this
again, sir, enough.
Yeah,
They're like
yeah,
all these ethno-nationalist forefathers did this to themselves. When Macaulay,
yeah, they did.
when Macaulay introduced English education in India, like he
Oh yeah, bro.
introduced in
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
1835, meaning that the
yeah,
reason he wanted to introduce is that we want like people who are like us but have brown skin. And
yeah, yeah, yeah.
voila, like in the year 2025, you have that. But
Yeah,
now like you like the effort will be in the reverse, where you have the white
yeah,
skin but you will have our values.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta learn how to milk the cows. You gotta learn how to build the statues and paint them, obviously. Because again, you gotta like for Durga Puja, man. Like, hey, I mean, it already passed, but like for next year, October, you gotta learn how to do carpentry and like fucking painting and shit, man. For the Hindu clients and everything, right? You gotta paint the idols with your own hands and whatever. And hey, man, they want the delivery. The statue's gonna be this tall and this wide and this high. And that's what this is, man. And then meanwhile, this guy's gonna say, yeah, I'm actually Brahmin or whatever the fuck, right? And meanwhile, the Indians colonized them more. Honestly, man, just like fucking end it, man. Like at this point, euthanasia. Like the way the Indians, the Nigerians, the Pakistanis have humiliated, like utterly humiliated and sodomized the white man, man. It's just, I'm just like, okay, bro, for this movie, you should have put an R18 rating, right? You should have told me that this movie is R-rated, man. Like, what are you making me watch, man? This is just
This
a torture
is
session, man.
this sir, enough. Like this is the most
Yeah.
Gandhian revolt, Gandhian conquest that has ever happened, because it is like the most non-violent thing that has ever happened. Think about it.
Oh my god. It's like, holy shit. I'm trying to remind. There's like that meme of like America, and then the puppet master of America is like Israel, and then the puppet master of Israel is someone else, and then like 5 or 6 steps down, and finally the final puppet master is India. Like, it's just like, you look at that, you just laugh at this, man. You just laugh at this shit. Holy shit.
Just
Oh my gosh.
just
Oh,
think in like the next 3 years when the inauguration is going to happen, and like instead of some priest holding on to the constitution, there's going to be a pandit who is doing a puja. and like there is like fire and like Havan Puja he's going to do, like
Oh
when
man.
he will inaugurate JD Vance. Like this
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
does not
And they
happen
all
in India, but Americans being real Brahmins, they will do this.
okay. So Philippa Franson, I'm proud to be white, right? Philippa Franson, I'm proud to be white, right? And then this account is from India. This is what Indian colonization looks like, man. This is what like the rise of white nationalism and all this other crap. All of this was orchestrated by India all along, right? It's like that meme of that astronaut in space, and they're like, "Wait, it was India all along?" And it's like, "Yeah, always has been." This is just this level of humiliation, man. Holy shit! All the fucking white nationalists were Indians all along. All the big accounts, every single one of them. Oh my god, man. All right, let's see what Sir Malcolm says. Okay, Sir Malcolm says, this site is a fucking hellscape in 2025. An Indian man pretending to be a Swedish harlot with disgustingly huge lip fillers is getting, quote, built for BBC, exclamation mark, unquote, spammed by other Indian men pretending to be women, as well as random bots. Everything is fake and gay and retarded. We didn't know how good we Twitter users had it under the benevolent dictatorship of Jack and his lip-tarts.
Sir Enough, there is again an Gandhi connection to this. Elon Musk bought Twitter. Where is Elon Musk from? South Africa. Like Gandhi had a huge history in South Africa. So like think about it.
Oh man.
Like this is Gandhian non-violence, so like non-violence. Like this is like what he envisioned in 1914 happened in 2025.
Okay, I'm gonna rename the episode. America is fucked. MAGA was just Indian bots all along edition. There we go. All right.
Oh, I'm
So,
reading
Kenaz,
the typical
how
Swedish.
happy are
okay.
you?
I'm reading
happy are
this
you
now.
about
The
the-
Swedish girl from India, like, oh God, Tsar. Oh. Okay, this is like.
Sir Kenaz, you gotta agree with me. Sir Kenaz. This level of sodomy and humiliation is too much, man. Like just like fucking, just throw the goddamn towel, man. Like Rocky 4, like Apollo Creed is getting destroyed by the Soviet giant, and then like throw the goddamn towel, man. It's like just throw it in, man.
Oh, this
India.
is like. I mean, so there are a bunch of Indian men pretending to be pretending to be European women, like for clicks, attention, and probably making money off at least a few pay pigs. But oh God, like I'd say my faith in humanity has been shattered, but it was shattered a long, long time ago, so I'm fine.
You should only Sir Kenaz, just have faith in your Hindu overlords, and all will be well. There we go. Right? They all of that shit about white nationalism, ethno-state, blah blah blah. All of that was Indian robots all along. All of this was a psyop. All of this was a humiliation ritual by the white man. The Indians just made them sodomize and humiliate themselves on live internet all along. That was what the plan was all along. That is the final revelation, the final red pill.
So enough, like later on when we will get to know the players of this triumph, do you think that how the intelligence agencies will fund the enemy and then fund they will do the double play stuff? Do you think that all the street shitting memes that came out was a double play to confuse these people?
Bro. I think the street shitting was mainly Pakistani, Bengali, and Nigerian accounts. And I think, bro, I'm serious, bro. I'm serious. I think what happened, it's my theory. I don't have evidence for this, right? But I'm just thinking off the cuff here. I think it was Pakistani, Nigerian, and Bengali accounts. And they didn't do it because they were enemies with the Indian accounts. They just chatted with the Indian high rollers. They're like, hey, bro, we're going to do this thing. And then you're going to use your engagement farm to attack our engagement farms, right? And we're going to do this K-fobby thing that we learned from the Americans, but we're going to perfect it, right? And so I think that's what happened, man. I think everyone just made a shit ton of money. And the real rubes and suckers and imbeciles are like the actual like poor white guys, middle class, upper middle class, and lower class who just fell for it, man. They just got like they got 100 fell for it again awards, right? And then they went on to this whole like purity spiral of like Indians shit on the streets. Meanwhile, the actual money and engagement and clicks and impressions went to like the Pakistanis, the Nigerians, the Indians, and the Bengalis. I think that's what happened, man. I think that's what happened.
Do you
Right?
think, sir, enough like the amount of fell for it awards will amount to a time when like where like for grocery these people will need a fell for it award token? Where, like how much?
At this point, bro, at this point, bro, that's what I'm seeing in the future, man. Because like the way this is gonna be marketed is that the libtards in America, they're just gonna say, look, we were right all along. These guys are just actually like okay, Comrade Salenfog, he said it best, right? The white nationalists online were always either brown or gay or both, I would say, right? But like it's like they're just gonna say, look, man, the Russia stuff, this other stuff. Oh, we were wrong about it, but we were wrong because we were wrong about the scope. It was actually just Indians and Nigerians and Bengalis and Pakistanis and Indonesians, I guess, right? And Indonesians and Malaysians, right? That's what this was all about, right? And again, it doesn't matter if it's true or not. What matters is the perception, right? The perception now for the left or the center or whatever is that MAGA is just like a third worldist, like, this is the term they're going to use, right? The term they're going to use is it's a third worldist psyop and invasion of our country. And they've already conquered our cyberspace, right? And they're already brainwashing us, and they're already humiliating us and sodomizing us online, and they're already making us believe bullshit that's not true, right? That's what they're going to be. Like, that is the actual effect of all this, right? The actual real-world effect of all this is that they're going to say, these bad things are happening, we got to make it stop, we got to crack down on MAGA, basically. Because MAGA is this dangerous, vile thing, which is letting the Indians conquer our cyberspace. MAGA was an Indian raw intelligence agency op all along.
Actually, if you know this account, Balaji Srinivasan.
Oh, Balaji, yeah, I know that
Yeah,
guy. I know that guy.
he actually said it 5 years back that China will conquer the physical world and India will conquer the digital world. So
make the humiliation stop. Just go with honor. Give him like a samurai sword. Make the Americans commit seppuku, man. It's just too much, man. Oh my gosh, this level of humiliation. What the fuck?
But sir, enough. Thank you for celebrating our victory. Because unfortunately, right now, no one in India is celebrating. Like, like this.
Yeah, bro. There's people who know it, right? Like if you're in Mumbai, right? There's probably some slum. There's probably a slum somewhere in Mumbai, and then there's like a basement, and then at the 4th floor of the basement, there's like this guy. He pretends to be a slum guy, but actually he's like a multimillionaire who makes all this money from these MAGA rubes and imbeciles. And he already knows that India has won, but he's just keeping it to himself for now.
No, like they are like they will be like afterwards we will find out basements where like they are like full setup of 15 monitors and everything. Like this is a full legit business. Like people will find out after some time. Like these people have code words. These people will like wire cash to Hawala. Like these like the way we find out about betting, about like how terrorist cells. Like this is a very similar operation.
It's the Gandhification of like the conquest, the Gandhi conquest of America, completely done. Great replacement completed. Great replacement 100% completed. American cyberspace completely run by Indians, right? And like all this other stuff that they're talking about online about taking our country back, this, that, or the other thing. It's all just a bunch of bots, man. It's just Pakistani bots. It's all these other guys, man. It's complete fucking Indian, brown, black Untermensch, complete total victory. That's what this is, man.
So enough, like you say, for ethnogenesis, you need 8% of the population. What you will call this? Like
this?
Yes.
Bro, this is like, man, throw in the goddamn towel, man. Like Rocky IV movie, throw the goddamn towel. This is like Apollo Creed's getting murdered in there, man. It's like... By the way, I sent you guys a comment, right? This is like one of these Ukrainian accounts, and he's just making fun of the whole thing. But even this guy, right? Like he hasn't figured out the gravity of the situation of how bad this is, right? We, the MAGA patriots, fully support Trump's It's all just Indians, man. Oh my gosh. Okay, Ron Filipkowski, right? 3 hours ago. Okay. And then he gives you like a screenshot. MAGA Nation X. MAGA Nation X, 392,000 followers. Eastern Europe. So not even an American. Not even a fucking American, right? Right? Like, the thing is, I knew that bots were a thing, but I thought it was like low and medium level stuff. I didn't know that, okay, all the big accounts are like fucking bots as well, man. It's just like, oh my gosh.
Then what happens to Sir Aspin's thesis?
I think he'll be fine, just because, like, you know.
Yeah, I'm just in a joking sense. I'm just saying. I know, like he's serious person and serious guy, but I'm just saying, like in this, in today's spirit, like what happens
Sir Aspin, if you're listening to this, get the fuck out of New York City or whatever the fuck, right? Get out of there, man. Like that place has been conquered by India, man. Get out of there. India has conquered the place. India has conquered New Jersey and
Oh, India has conquered New Jersey decades ago. There's been a huge Indian population in New Jersey for years. I mean, they're just like, there are whole, hey, the good news is if you ever like want to find good Indian food, it's easy to find. There's great Indian grocery stores here. But
so Kenaz, that's part of the conquest as well. That's part. They give you good food. You lower your guard. Next thing you know, they run your life by like conquering all of the internet, right? That's also part of the conquest right there, man.
So Kenaz, now like you as you said, like Indians conquered New Jersey. Now there's going to be a fight within Indians as to which group will actually conquer parts of America. Like the fighting is not going to stop. Like the winning is not going to stop here. Like it is going to go more. It is going to be
you guys can just do an auction, man. Just do like
100%.
Just do a Dutch style auction of like, okay, well, who wants Kansas? Okay, Kansas is gonna be sold for $5,000. Going once. Oh, we got a bid here for $4,000. Oh, it's even cheaper. All right, we're gonna bid that way, and then just auction off America, man. Just end the fucking thing. End the fucking farce, man. Oh man, it's just. Oh dear, what is happening?
I mean, in a way, in Canada, they have kind of done that with, there are a lot of people here from the Punjab state, and like I see those Khalistan stickers on everyone's car. So, in a way, it's here.
Oh yeah, Sikhs are like what 10% of now population of Canada. So as Ahnaf says, like 8% you require. Ethnogenesis is going to happen for sure.
Let me actually check the number. Give me a second.
Sir Jindal, just remember that Nova Scotia Tony, I welcome our new Hindu overlords.
Well, they're Sikhs, right? They're not really. I mean, in terms of the Indian Canadian population. All right, let me just double check. All right, so that number is wrong. Holy shit, man! Is this number real? Okay, that number is actually crazy.
I was taking an Uber yesterday, and the guy who was driving me, he was from India, and he said he's been here 2 years, and he wants less Indians to be coming here now. He's like, there's too many Indians.
Yeah. Okay, so this number is from 4 years ago in 2021, but like after 2021, you had these big surges. I think Canada brought in like 2 or 3 million people, and about half of them were Indian. So like this number before the big migration surge, Sikhism in Canada, 771,000, which is 2% of the Canadian population. But I know for a fact, and I know a couple of these like demographer bros, right? They kind of do this for a living, right? But they basically told me that, this number is over 2 million already, right? So 5% of the Canadian population, over 5% of the Canadian population are now Sikh, right? And just to give you an idea, gentlemen, of how significant that number is, right? Okay, well, enough, it doesn't sound like much. Well, I mean, Sikhism has about 30 million people, right? So 2 million of them are already in Canada, right? So that's not a small number. They're gonna make that their forward base.
And son of like you are like discounting illegal immigration, like that happens.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
these are
yeah.
like official facts. Like illegal though is like
Official numbers are
happening.
2 million. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Official number is 2 million Sikhs inside Canada right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So illegal though there's more, and they do it in not in like Sikh names. So like they will like use some Christian names to get in. So like that is
Okay.
also a huge scam that is happening.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Fi- Comrade Stalin Frog, filter off my weak white cousin's G. Honestly, bro, like I don't have to do anything because like these guys they chose it themselves, man. Like when they started talking about universal empire and Anglosphere and this kind of other shit, they kind of like they didn't know it when they did it, but several decades down the line, the fact that Indians are colonizing them, that's like Sir Arnav was saying, right? Okay, well, why did you teach the Indians English, man? Right? If you really wanted to have like a white nationalist, blah blah blah, whatever the fuck, you shouldn't have done it, man. You shouldn't have done it, right? But yeah, like Britain, the British Empire, they created this Frankenstein, man. And now India's just like unstoppable. Because like they've got the English language, right? They've got the fucking bot army. They're just gonna conquer the internet and they're just gonna colonize you, man, right? So you did this. I didn't have to do anything.
Well, karma is a bitch. So like
Karma is a bitch.
Oh my god, I'm dying over that.
Yeah. Also, keep in mind, Victorian England went through this really big phase. Victorian and Edwardian England went through this huge phase of Indophilia where they were fascinated by Hinduism. I mean, you see Theosophy start about this time. You see hell, you see the Beatles going to visit, there was this period where like India was like this great land of spiritual awakening and everybody wanted to be Indian.
Yeah. There we go. And now everyone is gonna be Indian. Oh man. Okay. This is just fucking funny, man. Okay. This is just like I have to do this, man. I mean, I know everyone has already seen a few of these, but like I just found this funny, man. Okay. I'm just gonna put this in the chat. I'm just gonna put this in the chat. So there's one of these libtard accounts, like it's got a Ukrainian flag and a European Union flag, right? Okay, 10 hours ago. Okay, breaking. MAGA propaganda outlet, American Voice, quote unquote, outed as Indian engagement farmer. It's over. All right. Yeah. I mean, this American Voice account, this is like one of the biggest accounts. I think it's been around for like over 10 years. So, like, after Trump announced himself on the escalator or whatever, right? Like in June or July. So, this account has been on here since June of 2015, right? So that's what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is it's not just, okay, the bots are like the small and medium guys. It's literally the biggest guys. The biggest guys are fucking bots from India, man. Right? It's fucking over, man. Just like.
so at this point, Trump is doing whose bidding? Israel's bidding,
India's bidding,
India's
yeah.
bidding. Like I
India's
don't understand. I like clear it out. Like it's too
bidding.
convoluted.
Trump was an Indian agent all along. He wasn't a Russian agent. He was an Indian agent all along, right? If only they had like convicted him on that charge, they would have gotten evidence. But nope, they picked Russia instead, right? So
I'm just thinking, what would be his code name? Like
what
raw
would be his code
agency
name?
will be like raw agency would would be like what is his code name that
Codename
everyone.
Ganesh. Codename Ganesh. He looks like a fucking fat elephant or whatever, right? Oh man. Oh man. American Voice. I'm trying to find that account. I think he deleted that account after 10 years. So a 10-year account, which had like 3 or 4 million followers or whatever the fuck, it got deleted after like 10 years, right? MAGA is finished, man. MAGA is absolutely finished,
Yeah,
right?
I,
MAGA
I
was just,
tend to agree with that. I think the MAGA, we the MAGA patriots fully support Trump's peace deal.
MAGA Patriot. Yeah, bro, you're talking from like fucking like Chennai or whatever the fuck. Yeah, MAGA Patriots. Fuck, get out of here, bro. Oh man, he's from
American
Tamil
Guy
Nadu.
X.
American Guy X. Sure,
Yeah,
man. American Guy.
Oh, this is just like.
Oh god. Sir Kenaz, this is more humiliating than the scramble for Africa for Africans. This is more humiliating than the partition of India. This is just like it's like chef's kiss, man. Absolute fucking chef's kiss. Like India started off as the leader of the non-aligned movement, right? And all along, our Indian brothers and sisters, they were like figuring out the ultimate master plan of how do we absolutely fuck the white man over, right? And they came up with this masterpiece, man. This right here, man. No one's gonna top this.
But this
I
has to be like this paired with the Epstein thing, like this week. This, if
Yeah.
anybody is still on this train, this mega train, like I just can't imagine the mindset. Like you would have to be, you're getting the hugest fell for it again award ever. Like,
Well,
You're just a fucking at that point you're not a human being. You're just like an Indian bot, or you're like some Nigerian prince or whatever who's talking with the Indian bot owner, and they're like, all right, let's do some K-fobby shit.
yeah, I mean, at this point, I've always said this. I hope this helps people to recognize that a great deal of social media discourse is coming from bots and paid influencers.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
more people can pick that up, figure it out, and start being a little more suspicious about everything that's getting dumped onto there. Although we are fortunate, I think we're seeing the enshittification of social media in like real time, and it's happening fast between the fact that between the bots, between the paid influencers from various like non-European countries, and now throw into this that a significant chunk of material that's being generated on social media is being AI generated.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's basically social media is losing, I think it will lose its prestige simply because people are going to realize most of the stuff on this is garbage.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah. So they're going to realize it, Sir Kenaz, or they're gonna say that you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna be MAGA, even though I know that India is my overlord.
I mean, given a choice between the Indians and the Turkish Mongolians.
Are you, Sir Kenaz? Sir Kenaz, India lover confirmed. You heard it first on the podcast here.
I mean, it is sort of like, I think we're going to be looking at a multipolar world. We are going to be looking at a multipolar America, and South Asians are going to play a role in that.
Hmm.
Nobody's you're going to, like, people don't understand if you go to Trinidad and Tobago, like in the Caribbean, a good 30-40% of that population is South Asian descent.
Hmm.
Indians. We've had Indians here for a couple hundred years. They came a lot quicker in the past 20 or 30, but you know, I think the idea that we're going to have a group of people that are proud to be white is largely going to be promoted by Indians that are getting paid for it at this
like
Oh.
like the best part is that we didn't even like invert the rule book. We basically followed the rules and we did this. Like we
I,
didn't like jump over borders or anything. Like we did it the way
Gandhi
white
conquest,
men
man.
told.
This is the 100% Gandhi conquest, and it's like you guys have done it, and it's like the most humiliating thing I've ever fucking seen, man. Because like you literally have these guys, they're like, oh, I'm this big fat racist ethno nationalist. We're gonna fucking kill you. We're gonna, you black and brown Untermensch. We're gonna cleanse the land. And meanwhile, this guy's from like India, Nigeria, Bangladesh, or whatever, right? It's like total fucking white, white ethno nationalist death, and it's like total complete victory for India, man. I mean, that's what I'm seeing here. It's like, it's there's the so Richardson is here. All right, let's make him a speaker. All right, man. We gotta get your take on this. We gotta get your take on this I was congratulating Sir Arnav Jindal, and I was saying that this level of humiliation, it's worse than the humiliation suffered by Africans in the scramble of Africa, and like Indians getting caught. This level of humiliation, man, like I think I now know why all the white people are committing suicide, man. Like holy shit, this level of humiliation, man. It's just fucking like, how can you live with yourself, right? You say you're for your country, you're nationalist this, nationalist that, blah blah blah, and you find out that actually you're just this lone idiot, and then the 100 or 200 people that you quote unquote knew online were all just a bunch of bots all along. This level of humiliation, man, they're not gonna be able to climb out of it. It's never gonna happen, man. It's it's just like, oh my god. Oh dear. Oh my god. Oh, Neil Ferguson, what did you okay, hang on a second, let me see. English
Like,
is one of
yeah,
yeah.
I was telling now that these people will now start claiming who we are the real Brahmins. Now you have two British people taking credit, like they are like fighting over who should get the credit for making Indians teach English.
Bro, that's so humiliating, man. That's so
They're
humiliating. You're
doing
just like,
this. They're doing
they're
this.
doing this. Bro. They're like, oh, well, oh, you guys hate the British Empire, but didn't we teach you English? You gotta be great. Dude, they're fucking colonizing you. Why the fuck are you talking about this, man? Look at your internet. Your fucking internet is owned by the Indians. 99% of your fucking MAGA people are fucking robots. Why the fuck are you fighting over this? Can you not see how fucking you're sodomizing yourself, right? By like saying this shit, right? And they can't figure this out, man. They literally like, they are so fucking egoistic and they're so fucking narcissistic that they can't figure out what it is they're doing to themselves, right? They're like, oh, the Indians hate the British Empire, but ha ha ha, they're so stupid. Look at all the good things we did for them. They'd never, dude, they fucking own you, bitch. They fucking own you. Why are you speaking like this, man? What the fuck? Sir Richardson, your speaker, go ahead.
Just waking up, but actually don't have much to say. I mean, the whole, like, these guys were all secretly Indians thing was, like, the most predictable thing ever. It was definitely fine to see, like, the train crash finally arrive, though.
The train crash finally arrived. Are you surprised, though, that even the big accounts with like 4 or 5 million followers that have been around for like 10 years, like, American Voice or whatever the fuck, they're also Indian? Or was that
Absolutely
like
not. I mean, like, they never really kept the close post to the ground, and it's like, there's just way too much money to be made.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
there's
yeah,
just way
exactly.
too much money to be made. It made complete sense for people to set up accounts in other countries and just pretend to be nationalists for like 10 years. Maybe I should have
Yeah,
done it. Though I
okay,
don't
I
know what
would,
country I would have
without
pretended to
power
be.
leveling too much, I do content writing as my day job, and I can tell you that, like, yeah, people have been going to India, Nigeria, Pakistan, etc., to get people to write for them for several years now. It makes
Mm-hmm.
you can get it done for a fraction of the cost it would you would be paying for an American to do it. It doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, you give these people, like, okay, read the social media you're on for all the topics concerned with this. Look at
Mm-hmm.
this. Go look at now. Come up with responses. They don't even have to be particularly good responses. They just got to be kind of just make them loud and attracting, so they attract people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Even the nationalists are being outsourced now.
The nationalists
Yeah.
are
I
being
was
Bro,
just
that's the point, bro. Like, that's my point. Like the reason I keep saying this, and the reason I keep repeating this, is that this is more humiliating than the scramble for Africa and all these. Because like, at least those people, they fucking fought back, right? They fucking fought. These people, not only are they not fighting back, the only thing they do is they go onto these online echo chambers, right? But even in these online echo chambers, it's all fake and gay, right? It's only like one or two, like, quote unquote racist, ethno-national, whatever the fuck. Meanwhile, the remaining 200 people are fucking Indian bots. So that's why I'm saying it's more humiliating than fucking conquest. Like Sir Arnav Jindal, you guys, again, congratulations. Total victory, total annihilation, total Gandhi conquest of like the fucking this level, man. They're never gonna recover from this, man. They're never.
My only one thing to other nationalities, just follow the rule book. You don't even have to deviate one bit. You don't have to be a rebel. Nothing. Just follow what the white man says, and
I
the
mean, we're
white man will be
Bengalis, so
replaced.
like I mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, we're
yeah.
like, yeah. So we have like genetically we are predisposed to not following the rules, right? So like
But so enough. Like
yeah, yeah,
you have seen what we have done.
yeah.
Like,
Oh, I know. But like if I go to Bangladesh and I tell them just follow the rule book, it's literally like telling a Bengali guy stop eating fish, right? It's never gonna happen, right? So it's like did you know, Sir Arnav, that a professor at Princeton University who was a Bengali, who was best buddies with Leo Tolstoy. He was the guy who sold all the all of the illegal weaponry to all these different anarchist and terrorist groups in the early 1900s. One of those guys actually shot and killed a Canadian police officer, right? That's literally what Bengalis do. We do like fucking terrorism and illegal arms sales. So
I
we're
was
not,
impressed with
unfortunately.
the the Gujarati guy who managed to rip off BlackRock for $500 million. I'm like,
We
okay,
would never be able to
you
achieve
ripped
that.
off,
Like,
you ripped
yeah,
off
yeah,
the
yeah,
Turkish Mongolians. That's an
yeah,
achievement.
yeah,
so
yeah. No,
Kinas, that's like just the tip of the iceberg. Like what you are just stating. It's like, like they Gujaratis can go to any extent to, like,
yeah.
rob you.
Gujaratis are merchants, man.
Yeah,
Gujaratis are merchants. Yeah,
like
yeah,
even from even I come from sort of a merchant background. Like my varna is a merchant. So yeah, like,
oh, nice, nice.
yeah. So
Yeah,
like that thing we understand. So
yeah.
no, I mean, I'm saying no. Like, forget Indians. Now there's going to be fight within Indians, with like groups within Indians, as to like what is like who is going to control
Who's gonna
America.
get what? Yeah, who's gonna get what?
Yes, yes. So it
Yeah,
is that. It is that.
yeah. Good Gujaratis are gonna fight the Sikhs and the Punjabis of like, okay, well, hey guys, we own this. They're like, no, you don't. We own this. And then one guy's gonna use just the rule book, which is like gonna be the Gujaratis. The other guy's gonna use like hybrid method, and then the Bengalis are gonna be like doing the Bengali thing of like breaking shit, like they always.
I mean, I can tell you that
It's
there's been
so funny.
enough migration now that like everyone's like starting to coordinate online. Like, oh, you should come over to here because this is where our caste is, and you should Canada's good for these groups and these not so good for these groups, and people are starting to coordinate.
Oh, bro, really. I didn't tell you the story. Like, I used to live in Canada, right? And like, if you actually
Hmm.
look at my account, it's actually registered in Canada. So like, it will show that my location is Canada. But like, when I was there, that was actually one of the main reasons that I left, right? Because I saw that and I'm
Yep.
like, okay, this place is coordinating in terms of like religion, caste, and these type of things. They're gonna start fighting, man. Like, I
Yeah.
gotta get the fuck out of here.
I mean, I could tell that vibe, and I was just like right across the border. I'm like, oh shit, this is like 5 years. What the fuck happened up there?
Oh,
Like, I was just in upstate New York. I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, upstate New York. So you have like all the Bengalis living there. Yeah. All the Bengalis live in New York State, right? For
Yeah.
some reason, they all want to live in New York City. All of them.
All
Like if
like all
yeah,
Telugus and Tamil people live on the West Coast more. So you
yeah,
have
yeah.
that divide also. So like I'm saying, like you are going to get like
They're
what we
already
face in a
partitioning. They're
yeah,
partitioning the
yeah,
country, man. They're fucking
yeah, yeah,
partitioning the
yeah,
country.
yeah.
Oh dear.
I just wanted to jump back in to say they are fighting. There was actually, I think it was last summer. I think it was in
Yeah.
Brampton, Ontario. There was Hindus
Oh
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sikh clashed at like I think it was a Hindu temple, and it got wild. There was like 100 people fighting each other in the
Yeah,
street.
yeah, yeah. The Sikhs and Hindus don't get along these days, especially because of Modi, right? Because Modi has said a lot of things about minorities, which the Sikhs view as like completely unacceptable, right? So
Not
it's gonna
really.
it's gonna
I mean, not really. It's not because of that. Actually, in Punjab, you will be surprised to know that there is a lot of missionaries activities that are going in. So
Oh,
a lot
interesting.
of a lot of Punjabi youth is actually getting Christianized. So
Oh, interesting.
and then the Sikhs, the issue with that is not against Hindus. It's like the whole Khalistani movement in the
Yeah. They
Balochistan
want
area
they
and
want their own
whatnot.
separate state. Yeah,
Yes,
they want their.
it's always that. If whenever such population goes to 10%, these 10-15% they become a vote bank. 20% they want their a new country. That's how partition happened from Bengal and for India and Pakistan. It always
Yeah.
happens that way.
And,
But
and like
so
and
yeah,
like you
yeah.
were saying, Sir Enough, like they're using Canada as their like forerunning base. Like they are definitely people
Yeah,
look
yeah,
at them
Bro.
as a part of
Canada
fifth column
has
almost.
Canada has almost all separatist leaders from across the globe all go to Canada.
They all
Like
go there.
Canada,
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
Canada, all from the Islamic world they go to
Yeah.
Canada.
Yeah. Yeah.
Canada gives shelter to all these people. So it's not just Punjabis. It's for across the globe.
And we've got
Okay.
our own Quebecers who
Alamo
want to
says. Okay.
separate too.
Sir Alamo is here. Sir Alamo says in all caps, Columbus vindicated for baptizing the continent, the Indies.
It all
Oh
comes
my
full
God.
circle.
It all comes full circle, man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh my God. Just like I'm having too much fun, guys. I'm having too much fun. QAnon warrior. QAnon warrior. Okay, so this is one of those big accounts. No, it's one of the smaller accounts. Okay. QAnon warrior, where is he from? Gentlemen, where do you think he's from? What's his location? Make a
Jordan.
guess. Make a guess, guys.
Indonesia?
Where's he from? Okay, any other guesses?
I'll go
Nepal.
Jordan. Yeah.
He's from Nigeria. QAnon warrior from
Oh.
Nigeria, bro. Fucking Nigeria. Oh man, these people.
I mean, I will say there is a contingent of Canadians on the right who strongly represent MAGA, and these would be like the people who are Albertans mostly who want to separate, and they're more aligned. Like they definitely, when you
Bro.
read them,
The Alberta separatism shit is like an American psyop, man. We all know this, right?
but
It's
there are
literally like
Canadians who buy it. That I get it. Like
I,
you know,
I
it's just
remember when that was happening and like all the Americans were cheering and like this one account that I followed that was a genuine Canadian nationalist was just crashing out. He was like an actual royalist. It's like, it's fucking over. We're gonna get it next. Where it's just like Austria 2.0. I fucking hate my life. And he just had a huge crash out and as everyone's like, oh, why are you upset about this?
bro. That guy is a microcosm of why the white man will lose, right?
Yeah.
Because he is so narcissistic and solipsistic that he goes online, he's mesmerized by his own reflection, and then the Indians, like Sir Arnav was saying, the Indians, they just follow the rule book, man. They're like, all right, man, he's mesmerized by his reflection. He is like so solipsistic. I'm just gonna make a bajillion bots, and I'm just gonna keep reflecting his own reflection a million times onto him again and again, right? And you do that enough times, man, and India just controls you at that point. India says jump, and you're gonna say how high, right? And he just controls your behavior, consciously, subconsciously, etc., man. It's like the most humiliating colonization of the mind, body, and soul I've ever seen, man. It's not
yeah,
even close, man.
it's like how
Yeah,
the American Empire or the British
yeah,
Empire used the schooling, like you guys were talking
yeah,
about. Like they had public schooling they applied to get these indentured servants acting the way we want.
yeah,
Now the
yeah.
Indians are applying this bot mechanism, which is working quite great for them.
All right.
Again,
We got a
congratulations,
Pakistani.
Sir Jindal.
All right. We got a Pakistani here. All right, good. We got an Indian. All right, now we got a Pakistani. We got to make him speaker, man. We got to make him speaker, man. We got to make him speaker. All right. We got to make the Pakistani a speaker because I've been congratulating Sir Arnav Jindal too much for like colonizing, humiliating, and sodomizing the white man so viciously, right? But he can't get all the congratulations, right? He gotta bring in brother Najjii, who also needs some congratulations for pulling off one of the most sophisticated psyop operations in human history, right? So,
Jesus Christ. Can you hear me, guys? Okay.
I
yes,
got you. I hear you.
Oh my God. No, I'm one of the few.
Is he? Yeah, he's speaker.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
there's speaker.
I
Go ahead.
think Sir Arnav and I are both fairly honest about. I presume that he is actually in India and I am in America, and
Yeah.
there's no there's no issues.
no,
I
like
No,
think.
he's
bro,
not.
you're lying, man. Bro, you're lying. You're in
Oh,
Ohio, Pakistan. You're in Ohio, Pakistan.
I'm in Ohio, Pakistan. I'm in. It's the home of Akron, Ohio, Pakistan. Home of how do you even Pakistanize LeBron James's name? Uh, there's no way. I'm not. I just woke up. I can't think that fast. But that would have been a good joke. But no, yeah, man. It is pretty funny to see some of uh, the people get nailed. But oh yeah,
What
yeah.
I
So
was
what are you guys
saying,
talking about? Just more Americas going down the toilet and such things.
I was saying that like in Rocky 4, where Apollo Creed is getting absolutely demolished by the Soviet giant,
Oh
and
yeah,
then the guy's like, throw the goddamn towel, and Rocky refuses to throw the towel, and Apollo Creed just gets destroyed.
he gets
I
killed.
think
He gets
he
killed.
just he gets fucking killed, man, and it's like the great replacement has already happened, man. This is not dead like people are calling it dead internet theory. That's fucking cope, man. That is fucking cope. This is not dead internet theory. This is great replacement theory, but it's for cyberspace, okay? It's for cyberspace. India, Nigeria, Pakistan, Bangladesh, they've already been victorious. They've conquered the white man. And I was saying, like, you're like the one schizo, paranoid, racist, whatever, blah, 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 ethno-nationalist, like, LARPer who goes online, and then you think these are all your buddies. Actually, all this time, for the last 10 years, you've been talking to, like, 200 bots and sycophants and all these other things. And what I was saying was that this is more humiliating than the fucking scramble for Africa, the partition of India, and all these other things. Because at least those guys, they fought back. They had a sense of, this is like the worst thing, man. This is like, you go online, you think you're like a nationalist, racist, whatever the fuck you are, right? Actually, all this time, you are just being puppeteered by a bunch of fucking Indian slum dwellers in Mumbai who pretend to be poor, but actually, at the fourth level of the basement, they got like a fucking bot farm. They're running circles around you. They fucking colonized your mind, right? You've been colonized. You've been completely conquered, right? And this guy's like, oh, I'm nationalist this, I'm that, we're gonna take the fucking country back. And then 10 other guys like your comment, and those 10 other guys are from fucking Nigeria. This is like, this just fucking, like, Apollo Creed, man, he's getting absolutely destroyed by the Soviet giant. Just throw in the towel, man. It's fucking over, man. It's fucking over. That's what we were talking about, brother Najjii.
Oh, that's so funny, man. It's really funny to see the real world effects of such a colonization of the mind, because then you end up like Jake Lang with like seven other guys trying to yell at Muslims in Dearborn for no reason, and then you
Yeah,
just look
yeah.
like an idiot.
All the guys are from Cambodia. All the guys from Cambodia. And then one guy from Thailand. Oh my gosh.
Jeez, they're like their minds have become like taken over, right? It's like a parasite where it's like they're
No,
now
no,
like
no,
bots.
bro. You got it wrong, man. You got it wrong. It's not. Look. They're goyim, all right. India is the land of the cow, right? It makes perfect fucking sense, man. They got the
Yeah,
big ruckle stick, man. They whip the goyim from behind. Like what India is doing in cyberspace to these white guys is like what the cowherdsman does to the cow as he plows the land, man. That's what this is. That's what we're seeing right
dude, this
now.
is like eighth generation warfare, man. This is
Eighth generation warfare. Absolutely fucked, man. Holy shit.
This
Oh my
is
god.
this is this is 10D chess, man.
Candy
like
chip. Oh
like
man.
uh, like so enough. Like I was just thinking, like the
Yeah.
way how the British sort of colonized us was
Yeah.
that for the first 100 years,
Yeah.
these people came, the missionaries came, they sort of studied the country and everything.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
they did very smartly was that they created divisions within the country by
Yeah.
saying that basically your religion, like Hindu religion or whatnot, have all these social evils,
Mm-hmm.
and they invented social evils and whatnot. And then they were like, to remove these evils, we have to rule over you. Like
Yeah.
how you have to give like justifications, white man burden and whatnot bullshit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
in this case, what we have done is that basically we have not even like studied the white man and fed him lies. We have just we have just echoed what the white man wanted to say.
Exactly, bro. That's why it's so fucking You're literally making them rape and sodomize themselves on live television and live internet for everyone to see. That's why it's so humiliating. It's like he's narcissistic, he's solipsistic, he's LARPing like like Sir Cleveland loves to say, right? They're LARPing as like the Viking with the plastic helmet, right? And all you guys did was you just followed the rule book, you just made a shit ton of bots, you just reflected their reflection a million times onto themselves. They've lost their minds, and now, like like the Qing dynasty, and they're like addicted to opium. Dude, this is even worse, man. It's like addicted to fucking social media, India bot accounts, and like Indians pretending to be hot Israeli women or like blondes and whatever the fuck. Like, bro, just throw the towel in, man. It's fucking over. It is fucking over, man. India, total victory. Total Gandhi victory over the white Untermensch, man. Like, this is what we're seeing right now. I'm not even joking. Like, when I see this, I'm like, holy shit. It's like 100 times worse than the Qing dynasty with regard to like this level of addiction and whatnot. It's fucking crazy to watch. It's like, what's happening? It's just, India got its revenge 100-fold, man, 100-fold with this shit, right?
Whoa.
This is
Oh
even
yeah.
worse.
Go
No,
ahead.
I was just saying this is worse. This is worse than like like when the fall of Soviet Union happened and like those people were saying that real communism hasn't been tried. This is worse than that. Like that sort of mind virus in this. Like this wins over that. Like in like what you are
Oh yeah.
saying. Like,
There, there was the idea of hypernormalization, right? Where the people,
Yeah.
it was the famous quote like, we know they're lying, they know we know they're lying, we know they know we're lying, but they're still lying, right? This is like essentially everybody in society realizes that it's a LARP and it's just ridiculous. The fell for it again awards fall from the sky daily,
Bro,
and
it's worse than that, bro. It's worse than that. It's worse than that. They all realize it's a LARP, and then 12 hours later, the white nationalist, racist, whatever the fuck, living in Missouri, who realized that for the last 10 years, the 1,000 people he knew online was just Indians and Nigerians or whatever the fuck, he does what like Winston does at the end of like 1984, where like he gets shot in the back of the head and he says he loves Big Brother. He does something much worse. He goes online, he goes to one of these bot accounts which has like the picture of an Israeli blonde, and he starts fapping to her and starts masturbating to her. Right? It's worse. I'm serious, man. Like I'm not trying to even joke here. This level of humiliation, this level of sodomy, this level of rape, man. Like the Indians have completely won. Complete
yeah.
total victory, man. Complete
So
total victory.
can I introduce an idea? Just
Go for it,
it's
man. Go
very
for it. Go for it.
it's okay. So I was listening to, you guys know Emmanuel Todd, the French sociologist. He
Yeah. I
predicted the
love him. I
fall.
love him.
Right, he very intelligent guy, and just like
Yeah.
just pure autism. Like you hear him talk, and it's just like
Oh
the
yeah, bro.
purest
Oh yeah.
form. Like he's like kind of
Purest form of
apolitical. He's like,
autism. Yeah.
yeah, just beautiful
Social
autism,
demographer.
and
Yeah.
yeah,
He's
social
amazing. He's
demo.
amazing. Yeah.
Exactly. I think Ahnaf. Of course you would know him because you think in similar ways. Like you look at long term trends, all this and data. So
Yeah.
what he described,
Emmanuel Todd figured out in like the great thing about Emmanuel Todd is in
like
1976 he figured
76. Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Yep.
he figured out that the Soviet Union was going to collapse. And the way he figured it out was not by looking at geopolitics or any of that bullshit. All he did was he looked at the suicide rates, deaths of despair, and these other things. He did like a linear regression model. Then he did some other like projections, and then he's like, yeah, the family unit is going to collapse and they're going to die basically. But go ahead, brother.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
No, that's
Yeah.
exactly correct. And I think birth rates factored in as well. But
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
yeah. But so yeah, his whole he just did an interview with oh God.
Glenn
I'll
Deason.
find it.
Glenn
I'll
Deason.
put Glenn Deason, exactly. Okay, if you might have
Mm-hmm.
listened to, but it was a beautiful description of the structure of sort of societal collapse, and like the energy impulses that societies have, right? So he kind of and this could be more Eurocentric. This is from his sort of French European experience, which not all cultures share in the same way, but you start out with a very strong religious identity that
Mm-hmm.
keeps the family structure very tight, very cohesive, and
Mm-hmm.
allows for sort of a slow, steady growth. Okay. And then people uh, over time, they gain power, they gain, ability, they become more dynamic. They start losing the religious aspect, but they retain the morals that they were taught via that religion. So you could see this in 1950s, 60s, 70s in the US, where a lot of people, kind of even if they went off the rails and became hippies for a while, they came back to like the strong Protestant work ethic and went and worked in the in the cubicles and got their college degrees and the country soared in the U.S., right, and around the world, a lot of places. And now after that, people eventually get so dynamic and individualistic and materialistic, and they become, for all intents and purposes, nihilists. This is the zombie religion. This is where you just have very vague figments of, right, you could call this the Christian nationalists, who have almost nothing to do with Christ. They just talk, they just LARP and say, we're Christ is king. They haven't been to church in 15 years. They they don't. Christ is king, and he's telling us that the United States needs to rule over the world. It's just, they're just making bullshit up, right? It's the same with Zion, this like evangelical Zionist coalition. It's the same shit. It's like none of this is real. Like, you guys are nuts, but and they rarely fall. And so at that stage, that's when the family unit just gets obliterated, and there's no cohesion. It becomes nihilism. And I mean, if you live in America, like, people might write on the census, or not even the census, but people might write in a survey, yeah, I'm Christian, or I'm agnostic, or I'm atheist, but I mean, most people don't have strong belief in religion, and I'm not hating on them, right? This is not a judgment. This is not, it's just something that is blatantly obvious. And then you can see what happens to the atomization of the family unit, and people, living online instead of living with their families more and more. And so, yeah, and so what do you think happens from that? Demographic collapse, immigration, to make up for that demographic collapse, clashes between the new groups and the old groups, and then people who, and Professor Zhang from Predictive History, he said people who have who have beliefs and act on their beliefs, they're the ones who propel society. They're the ones who actually make something happen. So, very, I don't know.
I agree with that, but I think the thing with that type of analysis, it's very linear. It's not just that mode that's going to do well.
Right.
Of like, okay, well, people who act on their beliefs and who just do it, right? Like, this, an example would be like the Amish, the Mormons, these guys, right? Okay, you got to go to the other extreme end of the spectrum. The other extreme end of the spectrum is people without ideology who only act on their instincts. So, like, cannibals, rapists, criminals,
Sure.
right? And what I'm saying is, like, in the world that we're going towards, the nihilists, the apathetic people who just sit on their ass the whole day, and who are not people of action, they're gonna lose to these other two guys. The guy who's got beliefs and who acts on the beliefs, and then the guys who are just like pure chaos. Of like, well, why did I rape 100 women? Well, because I wanted to, right? And there was nobody to stop me, right? Which, like, people can call it willpower, sheer willpower, whatever, or like criminality, or like terrorism or whatever. Yeah, that's gonna be the other group, right? I mean, these guys, I like them. They talk about these things, but they only look at it from like the positive aspect. If that makes sense. They don't look at the dark side and the negative aspect of like, okay, well, what does it mean for civilization to actually get destroyed, right? It means these two guys winning, man. It means the quote unquote middle class, or whatever you want to call it, of ideology or whatnot, they get shattered, right? They get shattered, and these two other guys win, right? So, that's like, I'm not joking when I say Haitian cannibals are going to be running around New York City. That's actually not hyperbole. People think I'm using hyperbole. I'm not. I have to emphasize again and again, I'm not being hyperbolic when I use use that terminology, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. That's just like, yeah, no, Emmanuel Todd's absolutely right, man. But like, Emmanuel Todd, he should probably comment on this thing of like Indians colonizing America, man. This is way too much, man.
It's like, yeah, it beggars belief. The funniest tweet I saw on this was like, it turns out it wasn't bots. It was all just Indians. So there's 100 million Indians.
All of it was like, all the racism, all the ethnic stuff, all this like nationalist, this thing, that thing, and the other thing. It was all fucking Indians, man. This level of humiliation, they will never recover from this. Never. Like, all these guys, they believe in space travel, Mars colonization, blah, blah, blah. And they go online to these, like, online support groups or whatever the fuck. And they get, like, 100 people agreeing to them and, like, liking their comment. All Indians, man. All of them are fucking Indians. Every single one of them.
Like none of these guys could even ponder the idea that though they actively and proactively hate on, Pajits and whatever, that the person who is feeding them the hatred towards Pajits and pretty much everyone else and sowing discord in their
bro, we
life
talked about this, bro.
were Indian. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, bro. It's even worse
too
than
funny.
that. No, bro. It's even worse than that. Before you came on, while you were sleeping, like I was talking, Sir Arnav asked this as well. So I said, no, it's the Pajit hatred, Indians shitting on the streets. It was like Nigeria, Pakistan, Bangladesh, these guys, right? But then, no, bro, but you gotta let me finish.
No, I hear you.
So they fed it, but before they fed it, they picked up the phone, they called the Mumbai slum dweller, and they're like, hey man, we're gonna use our bot army to do this, right? And this is like a business opportunity for you, right? For like engagement. So I'll do the engagement this way, you do it that way, we'll do the whole fucking KFABI this way, and then all the fucking white suckers are gonna show up, pay up both of us money, and so it's win-win cooperation, man, right? We're gonna conquer cyberspace together. And then it's like, yeah, sure, no problem. You can say Indians are street cheaters or whatever. You can like promote that meme, right? And so that's why I was like, it's like complete total annihilation, man. Complete total annihilation. It's like white nationalism was never real. But it's worse than that. It's not only that white nationalism was never real, it's that it was a fucking Indian, Nigerian, Bengali, whatever, Pakistani psyop all along.
It's amazing. Amazing.
I mean, the best day, man. It's the best day,
we
man.
always
Holy
knew
shit.
it's a great day, man. We always knew that it was mostly LARP and there was no like follow through, and especially since Sir Malcolm has been saying like the trans warrior of the 21st century has 100 times more, effectiveness and follow through than a single, MAGA
Exactly.
or white national.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, that's actually true. And it's very true. So.
Yeah. By the way, the reason they have follow through is because they are in the second category of people who act on their instincts and they don't have any ideology. They want to kill someone, so they just kill the guy, right? So they belong in the second group. But no, like Brother Najjii, it's just like at this point, there's nothing left, right? They're going to only retreat more into their ethno-solipsism. They're just gonna be like, no, man, it's not actually Indians. Actually, it's the Jews, man. The Jews are tricking the white man. And white man, don't be discouraged, white man. No, these are actually our ideas. These are not like psyop Indian, Bangladeshi, Pakistani, Nigerian ideas. No, man, no. These are it's gonna be a pathetic sight to watch, right? And so I'm just like, just euthanize it, just get it done with it. Yeah.
So where do you put Nick Fuentes in this group?
Oh, he's 100, bro. He's 100% doing the bidding of India. Like, like the thing with the Groypers is that the Groypers are mostly Eastern European bought armies and these things, right? But the Eastern Europeans, Nigerians, and these guys, man, it's all fucking India all the way down, man. It's India all the way down. Regards to like bot army, engagement farming. India is like the kingpin when it comes to like engagement farming in cyberspace, man. You can't hold a candle to them. It's not even close. Like if you go to Hyderabad, man, Hyderabad literally runs Facebook at this point, man.
Oh my god. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh dear. It's absolutely fucked, man. It's absolutely fucked. Oh dear. Sir Kenaz, you've been awfully quiet. Have you accepted your Indian overlords as your whatever they call it? No,
Hello.
Sir Kenaz is awfully quiet.
No,
yeah, Sir Kenaz, go ahead.
I just came back. I had to go take care of a couple things. I'm here. What did I miss?
No, I was asking Sir Kenaz, how happy are you about your Indian overlords doing this masterclass?
Well, as long as I get a regular supply of chicken vindaloo, I'm good. Keep me, I mean, basically, keep the usury to a bare minimum, unlike certain other people.
So Kenaz is a simple man. He doesn't ask for much. It's just like, oh my god. I'm just reading these comments, man. Holy shit, these people. Okay, Comrade Stalin Frog says Fuentes is a gay brown fed. Yeah, honestly, man, I think it's worse than that. I honestly, bro, I think it's more tragic than that. I think he's not even a fed. I think he's just a useful idiot for like Nigerians and Indians, man. You're trying to give him agency. The thing is the reason it's so tragic and so fucking humiliating. And the reason I keep using the word sodomy is not to be profane. I'm using it in the technical sense, right? Of like to describe what I'm seeing in front of me. It's like these people don't have any agency, man. Like they're just going on vibes. They go online. They get swept up by their narcissism, their solipsism, and their emotion, right? And what happens to them? The fucking Indians show up with 1,000 bots. They make them feel like, oh, my ideas actually matter. People actually, give a shit about nationalism or whatever the fuck. All of it's a fucking lie, man. And so, like, it's just, Fuentes is not even a gay brown fed. Fuentes is just a fucking goyim for the Indians, man. That's what he is. It's just like, it's even worse than
Oh
that.
my god. That just blew my brain, dude. It's like the whole world is hunting for white goyim. It's not just like everyone's looking for their slice of the goyim pie.
Sir Arnav, he figured it out on the last episode that we did together. He said, now the whites are finally gonna be the Brahmin that they always wanted to be, man. They're gonna finally get their wish, man. Oh man, Sir Arnav, congratulations, man. I'm just like I'm having too much fun, man. This is the most fun I've had on an episode for a long time.
No, like the reason the Brahmin thing I say it is that these people are like they are lecturing us who the real Brahmins are. So I'm like these people have no clue what even a Brahmin means. But
these people, these people go online. They think their ideas matter, and the 1,000 people that respond to them, they're all fucking Indians, man. What the fuck? How can you live with that humiliation, man?
No, you can't.
How can you live with?
No, you
can't live with that humiliation. Yo, bro, this is completely irrecoverable, man. Once you realize this, man, brother Najjii, I'm happy to have blown your mind, but honestly, this was just like simple inductive reasoning. I just did some simple inductive reasoning with regard to like what this actually means, and it's just like this is irrecoverable, man. It's
the only way these people can now escape humiliation is if they do a digital sati, like some form of if they do some form of for people in the space, like one of the charges against us Indians was that we did sati. Sati is a practice where you like burn the widows and whatnot. There are no such practices that ever happened. Like a lot of what happened was like when the Turkish invasion happened before the British. So a lot of so-called when the Turkish invaders took over a place or whatnot, for women to instead of getting killed by the invader, they did self-immolation themselves. It is not part of some tradition or whatnot. But like when the British came, like they saw it and then they tried they used this as a reasoning to we have to be in India and like rule over these people. So I'm like,
yeah, they basically said, yeah, the argument they made is that this is a religious thing, that the women have been brainwashed by Hinduism, and this is why they're doing it. But in reality, the reason they were doing it was because of like purity codes and expectations of okay, well, I don't want to get raped by white men, basically, right? That's why they were doing it, right? And so it's like, yeah, but they made up some shit. But bro, like, all of that stuff that the British did to the Indians, man, what the Indians are doing back to the entire white race or whatever the fuck, man, like, throw in the towel, man. Like Apollo Creed's gonna get killed, man. Now
we know Now we know why China has such strict censorship of their internet space, because they don't want to get colonized. They don't want their populace to be mentally corrupted by Hyderabad.
Fucking Hyderabad, man. Fucking Hyderabad is the reason why white nationalism exists and why the white nationalists fap off to like imaginary blonde chicks that don't exist and who say they're from Israel, but in reality they're from like Tamil Nadu.
So okay, so let's think about this. I don't have much of a psychology background, but I
No
have
worries,
had
bro. No
experience. I've had experience with people who
Yeah.
have to put their minds into a like a lockbox because they can't face humiliation, and so they just
Yeah,
continue with the lies and like the made up fantasy world.
yeah.
But like, what happens to those people in the like medium to long term? Do they just kind of go insane? Uh, do they become more nihilistic? Do they become even more reactionary? That's an interesting thought because lots and lots of people are headed that direction where they just can't, especially when you look at, things like support for Israel, support for, President Trump, support for a lot of these issues. And even you can see with liberals who are like, we supported Kamala Harris, but like,
Mm.
she can't string four words together, and she's like a
Mm.
cackling wino mom, and like she just doesn't make any sense. And
No.
like
No.
when before that they supported Biden, like where does this psychological? It's almost like some kind of like necrosis where like their beliefs are dying in front of them, and they just have to retreat further and further. I just don't know where that ends and what are the effects.
The easiest way to figure this out is to start with the basic first principles. Number one, they're goyim, so they're farm animals, they're cattle. Okay, so let's say for one brief second, a cattle is getting whipped by the rockhull from behind, and for one brief second, he gets like self-realization that, oh, actually, I'm goyim, I'm cattle, and I'm being whipped around like a farm animal. Well, he might lose his mind, become angry, start lashing out, but then he's going to get euthanized by the farmer, right? That's the first option. Second option is he gets that realization and he's like, but I'm cattle and I can't do anything about it. So he just like becomes depressed and dies of suicide, right? And then the third outcome is he gets a realization and then he just becomes like Morpheus of like Matrix of like, whatever. I'm just going to eat the steak and the steak is fake, but I'm just going to pretend it. Those are the three outcomes, man. Like, you asked me how it's gonna be very boring, man. It's gonna be like the white man or whatever the fuck, the nationalist, this Gandhi conquest of their mind, body, and soul. They're just gonna take it up the rear end, man. And those are the three ways they're gonna react, right? They're not gonna be like like John Carter of Mars and all that whole bunch of people, right? They're like, oh, the white man's gonna rise up and shoot the white man is fapping off to Israeli blondes who pretend to be Israeli blondes and who are actually Tamil Nadu men using their fucking bot farm, man. This is not a race of people who are going to be fighting back, right? India has already replaced them in cyberspace, and soon they will be replaced in the real world, right? What you can't do the first time around, you ain't going to do it the 200th time around, man, right? Especially if this is the outcome.
So enough, like Tamil Nadu is still quite high end. Like that would be like the cope that this came from Tamil Nadu. When like we will find out that there are like when there are like people in Dharavi,
Yeah.
which is the biggest slum in
Yeah.
India, and I'm sure like a lot of bot activity actually happens from like places like Dharavi.
Yeah.
So like
Oh, man.
like cope is going to go on that level right now. Like when they will find out in the future, like who did this to them.
Bro. Like Neil Ferguson, and he's like, well, the only reason India is because like we taught them English 200 years ago. Motherfucker, you're already coping and seeding, man. Like, oh, you're like an educated guy from whatever the fuck from this university, and dude, you're fucking crashing out, man. You're fucking crashing out. The Indians have conquered you, and now you're just making up.
By the
fucking
way,
excuses.
isn't that co-pathetic? Like,
literally all
okay, well, we caused this to happen. It's like, yeah, you did, you fucking retard. You aligned all your values to them, and then like invited
You
them in.
fucking
Like,
retard.
yes, you're a traitor.
You're a fucking retard. They are so solipsistic, narcissistic, fucking retarded that they cannot see how humiliating this is, right? They're literally getting raped, sodomized 24/7 every single time by these people, by these fucking bots. Not even by real people. They're being sodomized by bots, right? And it's like, and the only thing you've got left is to double and triple down on more narcissism, more ethnocentrism, more solipsism. Complete basket case, man. Complete lost cause. Throw in the towel, call it quits. Just say that Apollo Creed's gonna die, the Soviet giant is gonna kill him, man. That's what this is, man. That's what this is.
See, the bots will copy what these people are saying, and then like again, Arnav, like we are not doing anything. There is no
No, bro,
subversion.
no.
There is no subversion going. We are just like
Yeah.
echoing. It's just that.
Bro, exactly, man. Exactly. That's the thing. It's like they are like that Greek mythology of Narcissus looking at his reflection at the pool. You guys are just reflecting it a million times over. And that's what's driving them crazy and driving them to suicide, to all these other things, man. It is the most humiliating way to perish. Absolute, like, if a race of people, right, like, if you actually believe in this stuff, right, like, old school right-wing racism and nationalism and ethnosism, if you believe in all that stuff, and this is your fate, and you're literally fapping off, jerking off to Indian bot pornography, and, like, all this other shit, dude, you've already lost, man. This is just game over times infinity.
Just hand them a sword and tell them to go with honor.
This is not
Go with
even
honor,
game.
man. Just go with honor.
This is not even a game. Like, this is like, I don't know, like, what to say at this point. Game is too dignified a word at this stage. Like game is. Like, this is not even a video game. Like, I don't know what to say.
Sir Arnav, you're winning too much. Sir Arnav, you're winning so much that you're gonna get sick and tired of winning.
I'm already.
And you're gonna say to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, please, we're sick and tired of winning. Can't we win a bit less? And Prime Minister Narendra Modi is gonna say, no, man, we gotta keep on winning. We gotta keep on winning.
It's not the winning, it's like how overwhelming the win is. It's not the win. Yeah, you get the win. It's like how overwhelming this stuff is. That is the surprising part here.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. No, the dysfunction that's going to spread from this, it's not, I mean, I know the United States is, in its own part of the world, but there's going to be some serious ramifications for the entire world. So, don't laugh too hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine. America first. America _first 0. Joined. Okay, this much. Okay. Okay, so this account, let me see. Hang on a second. Okay, so this account has 67,000 followers. This is one of those accounts which, like those memes of like Indians shit on the streets and they rape women and all this other stuff. So one of the first accounts that did this, which is like America first. Okay. Gentlemen, which country is this account from?
My guess is first guess would be Pakistan or Bangladesh. Second might be Nigeria.
Bangladesh.
You export your actual crops to other countries to get more influence back
I know
domestically.
India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh all have kind of history with the others.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Yeah, Barry Stanton, who was famous for just posting anti-Indian stuff, would turn out to be Pakistani.
Oh my God. All right. This account is hilarious. All right. Donald Trump is my president. All right. Donald Trump is my president. 15,000 followers. Okay, where do you think this guy's from?
India or
Trump is my president.
India or Nigeria?
Okay, he's from Eastern Europe.
But
yeah. Okay. All right, this guy is saying the West has fallen. Where did he send this message from?
The East.
Nairobi, Kenya. All right. I got, okay. GOP _media, Republican media, joined July 2024. All right. Where is this account from? Guess is fine. Just make an account. Just make a guess.
I thought it was India. I actually thought I saw that one.
Sri Lanka. This guy's from Sri Lanka.
Oh my God. Good Lord.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This is just I'm just loving this, man.
we definitely can't forget about our good Eastern European bot farm brothers. They're some of the cream of the crop as
Cream
well.
of the
So it's
crop,
not
bro.
just
Cream of the crop. They're like good G's, man. They talk to the guy in Mumbai and they share the profit. They do the profit sharing.
I see what you
Right?
mean. This gets worse.
Um,
Like the more you just stack them up.
oh my God.
All right. This one's good. Okay, so the G-Man. Awakening, WWG1, WGA, America flag emoji, Patriot, helmet emoji. Okay. Where's this guy from? Where's this account from? This QAnon account.
Let me check.
You can check, but yeah, guessing is fine. No, we're just playing a game now. We're just having fun. Any
Well,
guesses,
you guys,
gentlemen?
I don't have a guess, but I have one to follow up after this one.
Go for it. But yeah, this guy's from Nigeria, so he's raking in the cash.
So
The
go ahead.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Don't worry about it.
Here's a fun one. Probably the worst one I saw. I don't know if it's real or not, but it seemed to be very real. Where do you guys think the Department of Homeland Security official Twitter is coming out of?
Israel, man.
Yeah, that was
Israel, man.
Yeah, they're not. It's
There
not
you
clear
go.
whether that was the case. However, it is the case,
Okay.
even if it wasn't the case. So
There you go. There you go, Sir Kenaz.
Yeah. It's just like all these guys, man. Oh my gosh. Henri du Terrain, French flag emoji, Vatican Catholic flag emoji, Christian flag emoji, Russian flag emoji. Where is this guy from? Gentlemen, any guesses?
no.
Nigeria.
Ooh, close. Senegal.
What the fuck, man?
Okay, it appears you can now also opt out of having your thing there because I'm seeing some people who don't have it.
Yeah, they panicked
Yeah,
and got
they
rid of
cut
it because of what it was showing.
They panicked and got rid of it immediately. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what would be the Stockholm syndrome for this? Like, for an average MAGA person.
Oh. You asked it. You asked the question, and John Carter of Mars responded 4 minutes ago. Hang on a second. Let's see what this guy's saying. All right. Hang on a second. What is this guy saying? Every time someone points out the quality of an American, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is completely unrelated. Okay, no, I thought he was talking about India, but like, no, he's talking about something completely different. Rhetoric, this, blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah. Go ahead, Sir Arnav. I thought Sir John Carter of Mars was gonna say something hilarious, but no, I got my hopes up for no reason. But anyhow, go ahead.
Hey, he might write a good article on it, defending what
He
has
writes.
happened.
The thing is, bro. He's a good writer. He's a good writer, but he's completely fucking blind to what is happening.
100%. Like, and
he's completely blind to what is happening. Yeah.
And like he's like doubling down on it. Like, it's not even like he's blind. Like, he's doubling down on it, thinking that, I don't know, like doubling down more will make it happen true or whatnot. No, my question
doubling down on it.
Yeah. My question originally was like, what is the Stockholm syndrome for what for an average MAGA person when he finds out like all this is coming? Like, what would be the Stockholm syndrome? Like,
I think the part of it, Sir Arnav, would be like he would try and twist and say, oh, Indians are actually, they were founded, their whole society and civilization is based on the British system, which is Western. So in fact, they can hold some bullshit like that. I don't even know. From 100%. They'll go directly from like saying Paji's shit in the street all day to Indians are actually a highly sophisticated Western society or something. I don't even know, man.
The thing is, right, like, they've already tried that, man. I mean, the Republican Party already is like, okay, well, these guys share our values. India is like the biggest democracy in the world. This, that, and the other thing, man. The thing is, right, like, the actual on-the-ground racists and shit, they don't buy it. They're like, the Indians are brown and black, Untermensch, and they worship like a million gods. They're not Western, right? So this cope's not going to work, man. It's way too it's way too in your face. The thing is that there is a way to get out of this, right? The way to get out of this is that the white man has to stop his narcissism, his solipsism, and his ethnocentrism. That way, right, the fact that India is defeating him doesn't really fucking matter anymore, right? But he's never going to do it, right? And that's the trap. The trap is that he's going to keep doubling down, tripling down on how amazing white people are and how like, you know, Indians are like the worst, they're subhuman and they're Untermensch. But like, it just makes it worse, man. Because like, if you're like the Ubermensch and the Untermensch have inflicted such a defeat on you, what does that make you, man? It's like, you know, argument from contradiction, right? It's argument from contradiction. So it's like, if you always call yourself this high and mighty thing, and this is your actual situation, man, like, you're going to continue getting humiliated. You're going to continue getting humiliated. Oh, we got Sir Axman here. All right, we got Sir Axman here. Let's make him speaker.
Sir
right.
Axman, welcome.
Everyone is showing up. The bat signal has been sent out, and everyone's showing up. So that's wonderful. We'll get Sir Axman's thoughts on you know, MAGA was just Indian bots all along edition, right?
The amount of Indians here. What I was shocked and laughed out loud was all the Nigerians. I imagine some of them calling themselves like Europa Save or whatever, and their name are Ibrahim from Lagos.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on. I gotta take a call now.
No worries, bro. It's all good. But like, no, absolutely correct, Sir Axman. I don't know if you are listening to the show or whatever when we started, but I was also saying the same thing. I'm like, I was less surprised by the fact that there are a bajillion bots, and more surprised by the actual scope of it. Of like, it's not just one or two small accounts and a few medium accounts. No, it's literally like, okay, this guy has 4 million followers, and this guy's from fucking Nigeria, right? And his name is like MAGA something this or whatever the fuck, man.
Yeah, it also harms their ability to cope, because instead of like you know, Hitler could cope during the 1932 Olympics or whatever, 1933, because okay, you know, Jesse Owens beat us in some track and field events or whatever, but we actually took home the most medals and we did pretty well. And or you know, the British could cope when was it Ramanujan, the one of the greatest mathematicians ever, just started like showing up and defeating all their professors in London and whatever. And it's okay, it's just one like prodigy, like India has a ton of people. No, dude, you have like thousands of accounts with like more followers than I could ever hope to ever get in like 10 lifetimes. And it's like, well, you can't get around that. There's no real cope for that.
Exactly, bro. Yeah. You can double and triple down on the solipsism, the ethnocentrism, all this other shit, but it just makes your situation worse, right? It just makes your situation worse, right? So that's where things are at.
I'm picturing.
I'm watching...
Go ahead, sir. Enough. I just had a thought.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm picturing like a disenchanted fellow from Oklahoma or Missouri or something, just like slamming down his Monster Energy drink on his keyboard and going, "I've had it." And then he like walks across like the street to like one of his mutuals who says they live in Oklahoma, and he points a gun at them and says, "Are you Indian or not?" And the guy's like clearly a white guy, but he can't tell. There's no way, psychologically his mind has been tormented too much, and he's just like, "Are you? Prove it! What is,
show me your like genetic history or whatever the fuck. Do you even have like 1% Indian DNA? No, I think that's what's gonna happen next, man. Yeah, bro. I think like the lesson in all this is that India has already won. Dead internet theory is false. It's actually great replacement theory. India has already replaced the white man in cyberspace, and now he's replacing him everywhere else, right? And what's the white man doing? The white man's losing his mind, and he's just going, all right, I gotta make sure everyone around me is 1000% white. And like you said, like that thought experiment you're talking about, bro, it's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen all across the country. It's gonna be like, no, you know, you're not actually white. You're not actually white, right? You have like 2% this DNA or whatever. Fuck, you're not actually white. Fuck you. You're like a foreign infiltrator or whatever the fuck.
Good God.
Oh man. Yeah. So Arnav, this is like the most brutal checkmating pattern I've ever seen on the chessboard. It's just absolutely brutal, man. Congratulations.
So one of those things where like even the victor like is like, did we really win? And it's like, yeah, everything. It's like
Every every fucking thing. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. It's just crazy what you're dealing with. Oh, jeez. I'm going to sort out my audio and come on here and defend the white people. Oh, good sir. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. We're just having fun. But like, there will be white people who survive. It's not just these terminally online bunch, right? There are going to be white people who survive, right? No, not this bunch. All right. Oron McIntyre. Is Oron McIntyre from America or is he actually like a fucking Indian? Let me see. All right. Oron McIntyre. Nowadays you don't know, man. Nowadays you don't know. Nowadays you gotta check these things. All right. Okay, he is actually United States. Okay, good. All right. What about this guy, Richard Hanania? Okay, this guy's also American. All right. What about this guy?
Vivid Prowess was the funny one, man. I mean, everyone knew that for a long time, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm noticing now it says they're coming from Israel. I mean, if you hired somebody, it's really not that hard to give them an account they can telnet or like whatever they call it nowadays into from Israel to do it. I suspect that if the Israelis are hiring people, they're going to start doing that.
The thing is,
You
though,
see,
it's
we are
like
from Israel.
the thing is though, like when you pull up the Twitter information, what happens is it shows you two things, right? It shows you a few things. It shows you account based in, and then name of the country, and then it shows you connected via this country's app store. Right?
They cut that, I believe. Let me check.
They cut that exactly. Yeah. So if they didn't cut it for these accounts, right? Like, that's another thing. But like, let's say they didn't cut it. Okay. So if they didn't cut it, what would happen is sometimes what you would see like, okay, account based in Germany, and then the other line would say connected via Canadian App Store. So really what that means is the account is Canadian. It's Canadian and it's using a German VPN. That's basically what it means. Right? That's basically what it means. So, lot of funny business going on in the world right now. A lot of funny business. He is from Florida. All good. All right, let me see. Ian Miles Chong. I think we know where he's from. I think he's from Malaysia, right? Ian Miles Chong. All these fucking ethno-nationalists, white nationalists, whatever the fuck, they're all like fucking fakes, man. Every single one of them are fucking fakes. Oh, he's from United Arab. He's in Dubai. He's sitting around in Dubai and doing this shit. Okay, all right. Oh man.
So I don't know if you guys talked about
Inside.
it. Oh, sorry for interrupting.
Oh, go for it, bro. Go for it.
There can also be a whatchamacallit, a financial explanation as to why some of these gents have these accounts where they call themselves, Defend Europa, MAGA Patriot, or whatever. It's to, get a quick buck from these right wingers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Red Pill Media. All right, gentlemen, where is this guy from? Red Pill Media. So he has 108,000 followers. America flag emoji, America first.
He's
United States. That's what he's claiming. He's from. Okay, but where is he actually
he's from the source code of the Matrix, dude. He's the opposite of the red pill. You understand? He's from the
Bro, he's
Matrix.
from you, man. He's your countryman, man. He's from Pakistan.
Oh boy.
You guys are also. I was joking to Sir Arnav. I'm like, India has started the colonization of the Western world, and then everyone else. This is the scramble for the West. It's a scramble for Europe. It's a scramble for America. And now Pakistan is like
they're like the Netherlands
India
or
is
something.
like Britain. Yeah. It's like getting shit. It's like whatever is left over, give it to us. Oh my god, man. Oh my god, man. This is just like, yeah, Khalid Hassan 17 hours ago. Turns out half of, quote, America first, unquote, are tweeting from Pakistan and North Africa, exclamation mark. Oh my god, man. This is just like, this humiliation, man. They're never going to recover from this. Never, ever, 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 ever. They can double down on it. They can be more narcissistic, but it just like, it makes the defeat even worse, man.
Didn't
It makes the defeat.
didn't Elon Musk promise us that all the bots were going to be taken care of? Like, wasn't that one of the reasons he bought Twitter?
Oh, bro, he fulfilled his promise, man. The bots were getting to, like, what Sir Kenaz loves to say this. He's like, yeah, no, we're gonna make America great again by like making all the illegal aliens legal citizens. It's like Elon took care of the bot problem the same way, man. He's just like, yeah, we're just gonna make all the bot accounts, like all the illegal Indian bot accounts or whatever the fuck, we're just gonna legitimize them.
Problem solved.
Problem solved, bro. Problem solved. Oh man. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. It's just like people are losing their minds over this. They're never gonna recover from this, man. They're never gonna recover from this. It's just, oh my gosh.
So who do you think wins the meme war then? Like that is more
India.
important.
India, man, India wins because India was pro-India, India was anti-India, India was pro-nationalist, India was anti-nationalist. India, like you know, like you go to the betting market, and it's like some of these like sports trader people, right? Like it's illegal, right? In our religion, we don't do it, but like some of these guys, they go to
On the
UAE
subcontinent,
for like.
it's illegal.
Yeah, it's legal, and so like they do it, and then you ask them, okay, so how do you make so much money? And then it's like, oh, I calculate the outcome of the event, and then I bet money on both sides, and then I cash out on both sides, and I make a small percentage from both sides. That's literally what India is doing for all these guys, man. India is like, yeah, both outcomes are true. Indians are street shitters, and Indians are also amazing people. So we're gonna like bet on both sides of the outcome,
Oh, it's
make a
so
shit ton
beautiful.
of money, and all the.
Dude, think about this. You guys know that what's it called when you send money back from the
Remittance.
remittance. Okay,
Yeah.
so India,
Yeah.
big substantial amounts of not as much
Yeah.
for India, but whatever. All these third
Yeah.
world countries that have these bots and that have these fake account people, they all get a shitload of money from remittances, and they know how many engineers they're graduating every year, and they know that it's steadily climbing above and beyond what the West is producing, and so they're like, okay, our engineers they're desperately needed, so we can subvert them using like the worst of the worst characterizations of our societies and make them hate the engineers, but the engineers are still going to be accepted by their elite. So it doesn't matter what the riffraff thinks about the engineers, or like at least the chronically online people. I don't mean to say everyone in MAGA is riffraff or anything like that, but it's just like, holy shit, man, they're playing both sides perfectly. And the H-1B visas will come with a Fell for It Again award.
Sir Nazi, there is no color revolution. There are no tactics. There's no revolution. There's nothing. I'm telling you, this is pure following the rule book. There is nothing. This there is no
It's the
plan.
Wild
There's no
West.
strategy.
Yeah, it's just the Wild West.
India colonized all of cyberspace and raped and sodomized the white man's mind by only following the rule book. That's literally what Sir Arnav is saying, man. It was that simple.
There was no
It was
conspiracy. There was no, I understand.
There was no.
I agree.
There was no. All they had to do was reflect their own narcissism and solipsism of this shit onto themselves a million times over with bots, and the rest was history.
It's like the hubris of the white man to hire IT specialists from India for the last 50 years, and then think that they can still maintain their dominance over the cyber realm is that's just peak hubris. Good Lord.
All right. Pro-America politics. All right, this guy is from the United States. Okay, good. All right, I checked it out. Okay. Turns out 90% of the Groypers are foreigners with brown skin. Wow. Oh, Zoran Mamdani, 2 hours ago. All right. So he's doing an interview with Meet the Press. All right. Welker, this is like the lady interviewing him. All right. Do you think that President Trump is a fascist? Mamdani, that's something that I've said in the past. I say it again today. Welker, You've called him a despot. Do you still believe President Trump is a threat to democracy rather? Mamdani, everything that I've said in the past, I continue to believe. Welker, how do you square working with someone who you still think is a threat to democracy? Okay, Mamdani, I think working for the people of New York City demands that you work with everyone and anyone, and that you always look to find those areas of agreement while not overlooking the places of disagreement. Oh, Sir Kenaz, this guy, man, he's going the full India route of like speaking politely and everything. He's going the full Tsar route. Oh, man. He's Indian Muslim, right? He's Indian Muslim.
He's
I like
Don't
he's
use the word
Indian.
Indian.
His
Don't.
parents are ethnically South Asian. He was born in Uganda, then moved to the United States. So he's actually an Indian African Muslim.
Yeah, the African part is more
He's
important
perfect.
here.
He's perfect.
I told you a few streams back, like he's purer than Obama. Like I told you he's purer
Holy
than
Lord.
Obama.
No, that
Oh,
is
man.
amazing that as this is revealed, the Indian African takes over New York City that's pretty wild.
The Indian African Muslim. The Indian African Muslim mayor.
The trifecta. He just needs to have a little Eastern European in him. He needs to
Bro. He's Indian African Muslim Democratic Socialist. He's got Eastern European as well.
Oh my God. Oh, astaghfirullah. God protect us all.
If we find out that he had like bisexual dreams and whatnot, like he has gone to the next dimension on this.
I mean, Trump. Okay, Trump changed his wardrobe. Like Trump started dressing like Mamdani after their meeting. Like he wore that black thing and that red thing, and I'm like, I've never seen Trump wear anything other than a suit. And I'm like, okay, yeah, the Trump bisexual theory confirmed or whatever. But like,
did you guys already talk about Mamdani? I assume there have been a couple episodes on this.
Oh yeah, we can talk about it now, bro. We can talk about how Trump basically loved Mamdani so much, and actually, you know what? Let me send you some memes. I think memes will speak better over here. Sometimes the memes.
What we mentioned earlier was Trump. I think realizes, Trump being a native New Yorker, realizes Mamdani is now the mayor of New York City, therefore he's an important person. And Trump, having very good social skills, knows he's got to be, it makes sense to be nice enough to Mamdani so he becomes an opponent but not an enemy. And I also think that Trump may have figured out that the new left that's coming up, the woke left, has pretty much passed its sell-by date. I think it's pretty clear to everybody that nobody really cares about microaggressions like complaints from people with like multicolored hair anymore. The new phase is going to be more left. The new popular left is going to be more explicitly Marxist or communist and much less cultural Marxist.
That's exactly right. Like he's talking about affordability. Plenty of people can get behind affordability, especially in the MAGA camp, and it's almost like the both parties don't really exist anymore. And Trump's like, oh, this guy's creating his new party, just like I created my new party. Let's team up before the liberals and the neocons, essentially trying. We're not even neocons, but the corporatists, So
Mamdani. If you actually study Mamdani, right? Mamdani's actual positions are like whatever, fucking democratic socialism from Scandinavia, man. It's like that's not the reason people voted for him. People voted for him because they are beginning to. I mean, a lot of people haven't admitted it to themselves yet, but instinctively they know that the economy is fucked, the society is fucked. And so they're like, all right, I'm in this racial, ethnic, religious group. I want my group to survive and thrive. I gotta fuck over the other two groups to survive. Who's gonna fuck them over? Well, it's gonna be Mamdani. Oh, it's gonna be the Codilo Gavin Newsom. Oh, it's gonna be this other guy. It's just pure instinct now. Pure predator instinct of like, I gotta survive, I gotta fuck over the other guy. Who do I vote for? That's all this is, man. Right? That's all this is. Mamdani is like Obama 2.0, man. He's trifecta, the five things or whatever the fuck. I mean, I sent you some memes, right? I wish the memes were true, but like the memes aren't actually true, right? Like people are making a big deal out of it, but realistically, that's what we're dealing with here. It's just so funny though. Like Mamdani is like, yeah, Trump's a fascist and Trump is a despot, and I still believe that till today.
It's like Bill Clinton when he was asked
Yeah,
about Monica Lewinsky. It's like I
yeah,
had
yeah.
like intimate relationships with that woman, but I didn't had sex with that woman. It's like it is very similar.
Oh, no. Can he run? Can he run for president or no? Like, he's only like 34, right? You gotta be 35 to run for president.
Is he a naturalized U.S. citizen?
He is
Uh, I,
naturalized. He may
But
not
he's
be able to run for president,
no.
but it would be interesting to see people challenge that.
Yeah,
all right. Can Mamdani? All right. Let me go to ChatGPT because like
I
since
don't
the
think he
world has been
can.
conquered, yeah. Can Mamdani run for president? Okay, because like the world has become bodified, I'm just gonna ask this question. I'm just gonna ask this question. Let's see what he says. Right? No, no, no. I'm talking about Zoran Mamdani. Mamdani. All right. All right. He was born. The U.S. Constitution requires that a natural-born citizen was born abroad, which means he's not a natural, unless he acquired under his parents were not citizens at the time. He later naturalized. Natural can, but become governors. Okay. All right. So he can become congressman or governor, but he cannot become president, right? Unless they change the law, which would be hilarious, right? They
Yeah,
could change the
he's
law
like
and be
Arnold
like,
Schwarzenegger. He's like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
yeah,
That
yeah,
same
fair enough, fair
status.
enough. So he can become governor of New York. That's the highest thing he can be, basically. Right. Interesting, interesting. Well,
But like Zoran
good
can
to know.
actually make the situation worse in New York. Then what? Like I think so. People are writing too big hopes on him. Like whether like he's an
Well,
important player.
basically, like what's his signature issue? His signature issue is affordability, right? So he's like, okay, well, halal food instead of $12, we're gonna make the halal trucks $10 and $8 for like and we're gonna do that by like making the licenses easier and cheaper to acquire, and then we'll do some other like honestly, he might succeed in one or two things, but the main thing, the reason he's gonna fail is because as he's fucking over the billionaires and the millionaires, those guys are gonna fight back, right? And they're just gonna be like, nah, man, you want to fuck us over and like give these guys the goodies? No, we're gonna fight back, right? So it's just gonna be like, yeah. So
It's
a lot
interesting
of
that
that's
like
gonna
the
happen.
most financial the places known for their finance are like ruled by socialists, like London, New York, like
uh,
Sir Arnav, it's almost as if there is a contradiction between capitalism and the working class, you know?
oh no, shocked
I
Pikachu face, man.
I think so. Like all forms of leftism in some form actually abet the technological society more than like capitalism as such. Like that's my
Hmm.
belief that it like that the for the system to survive you need the left. Like you need the socialism and whatnot to
I
survive.
agree. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, MAGA Nation, Native. Okay, 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 okay. Native American Pride. Native American Pride joined August 2022. Okay, which country is this guy from?
Isn't
Maybe
he Nigerian? Or,
All right, so he says he's from Indiana, USA, and he's got 32,000 followers. He's from Bangladesh. Oh my god. I just like, oh my god, man. Oh my god. What is happening? What is happening? When did Bangladesh become so influential, man? Oh, this is crazy, man. This is actually crazy.
okay, Richard Spencer put up one that was, he faked his and says, date joined, account based in New Delhi, India, connected via Israel. He's like, I know this looks bad.
All right.
Then somebody
All right.
used AI to create an Indian Richard Spencer.
Indian Richard Spencer. Oh man. Oh my gosh. All right. Proud Native American, Native forever. Indiana, USA. All right. And then they have like a link over here. Oh, okay. So it's a drop shipping scam. I see what's going on. All right. So it's just a bunch of girls, a bunch of like Native American girls dressed in revealing clothing. And then it's like, welcome daily posts of natives on Twitter, native culture community. Please visit our website, blah, blah. Okay. Their website is like drop shipping. All right. Where is this account from?
With the drop shipping, I wouldn't be surprised if it was China.
It's Bangladesh.
Bangladesh.
God. Oh my God. Just like, bro, what is happening?
A lot of Facebook bot farming used to happen from Bangladesh. Like
I think it
used
still
to-
does, man.
Yes,
I think
yes,
it still
yes,
does, yeah.
yes.
Like,
It
like,
employs a lot
yeah,
of women. So feminism
Yeah.
also is like
yeah.
but-
No,
but-
it actually makes sense. It actually makes sense because like we export garments as our main thing, so we
Yes,
make clothes.
yes.
So like, oh, the drop shipping store. What do we sell? We sell clothes. There we go. It's just like, oh my gosh, man. Oh my god, it's too humiliating, man. It's too humiliating. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. All right, Tim Pool. Is Tim Pool American or is he something else? All right, let me see. All right, he's in the United States. All right, got it. Lord Imi Kant. All the MAGA accounts turned out to be Pakistani, Bangladeshi, and Turkish, and that too on a Sunday. Oh, man. Oh, man. So much fun, man. So much fun. Brother Najjii, you gotta get in on the action, man. You gotta become like a bot farmer. That's where the money's at.
I'll just sell my likeness to an actually successful bot farmer, and I'll have the, like he can just use my face, and I'll have like the screenshot of the. So I'm going for a run right now, but I'll have the screenshot of
No
like
worries.
Ohio and America and whatever, and then he could just use that because I don't have it in me to torture these white folks any further. To be honest, they're
Fair
already being
enough. Fair
tortured
enough.
for plenty.
You're like Sir Arnav. Continue to torture. It'll be fine. So it's like that. There we go. All right, brother Naji's nice. Brother Naji's I can't bring myself to continue to.
That's exactly it.
Oh man. All right. Tyler Durden. Skull emoji, nuclear emoji. All right. Where is this guy from? Where is this guy from?
Isn't he? Is that the Tyler Durden who does Zero Hedge?
I was going to ask about Zero Hedge.
Where's that guy from? Where is he from? Make a guess.
It's written East Asia and Pacific.
Oh, okay, so it's a different one. Okay, so this Tyler Durden, this is probably a fake one, but this guy's from Libya. So he's in North Africa, basically. Yeah. So there we go.
But I
There
think
we
so
go.
Sir Naji is thinking that this is too much hard. Like you just have to just repeat what these people are saying. Like nothing else. Like I think so after a certain point, some AI will be run over. Whatever they podcast these people do or like whatever articles they do, they just basically recreate shit. I don't think so we have to do much hard work on this.
Holy shit. Okay, this is
Just
okay, guys, this is crazy. All right. So Masculine Beast. So it has a verified Twitter check. So it looks like a legit account. Okay, but then goal, helping you become the best version of yourself, adaptive strategy for modern men. All right, and then there's like one of those like MGTOW, men going their own way accounts, right? 275,000 followers. Joined November 2021. Okay, which country is this guy from?
India?
Yes. This is by the way. MGTOW and that movement, what did they say? They said, hey, white man, you should just focus on getting money, fast cars, and all these other things. And don't get married. Marriage is a trap. Divorce and these other things, man. The women's gonna steal all your money, blah, blah, blah. That's what that entire movement is. And Sir Kenaz, where is it from? It's from fucking India. Oh, Sir Arnav, this victory, man, it's too big, man. It's too big.
I mean,
Oh my
like
God.
there are like right now agencies and like services where like for college applications for the US, like they specifically tailor your shit. You have to pay them a lot of money, and like
Yeah,
look at those people and look at these people. It's
yeah,
like,
yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
it's like,
Oh
why are
my
we
God.
doing so much hard work? Like we don't even have to like emigrate to do this shit. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So this is interesting. This is interesting. All right, Sir Kenaz, you remember Trump saying that we're gonna redistrict and gerrymander everything so that we
Yeah.
get more seats? Okay, so um, before before any votes are cast, right? Just from the gerrymandering, what do you think the current seat count is in the House?
I know there's 435, I think, and I know it's fairly narrow. There's a lead of about, like, say, 7 or 8, I think.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. That's correct. So, what is the current housing model before any votes are cast, before any polling is done, just from the gerrymandering?
How much? I do not know.
Okay, just from the gerrymandering, Democrats 235, GOP 200. So that's like plus 20 seats for Democrats, minus 20 for the GOP. Oh my God, these people. I can see from a mile away what's happening, man. These guys are gonna be like, okay, well, you guys are a bunch of Indian bots. MAGA is not real. MAGA was just a foreign interference operation run by India, Bangladesh, Nigeria, and Pakistan. You guys don't matter. We Democrats with our socialism and Codiloism and all these other bullshit policies that'll never work. We are the real Americans. Vote for us. That's the winning message right there. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sir Arnold, you're winning too much, man. You're winning too much. This level of victory, man. This level of victory. Fucking hell, man. Throw the goddamn towel. Throw the goddamn.
again, it's like we didn't even ask for it. It's like
Yeah, yeah.
it's like you're
Oh,
getting everything. It's like, really, me?
yeah,
It's like it is that.
yeah, bro. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. Brother Najee's running, so maybe he can't respond. But like, Brother Najjii, how does it feel to live in Akhand Bharat? You live in Akhand Bharat now. You don't live in America. You live in Akhand Bharat.
Well, I'll say this, man. I ate some chicken biryani yesterday. I got to run it off today. You know what I'm saying? So I'm already there mentally. Don't worry. But
Okay.
no, bro. I
Oh
think
man.
it's so funny that like it's like the Indians, like Sir Arnav said, they didn't ask for this. And when I say Indians, I mean everyone in general, just the Indians of the core. Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
they're just like following the really shitty uh, reward mechanisms on these apps for followers, for
yeah,
views, for whatever. They're trying to make like $10 a day or something, and
yeah.
they've systematically like come together and collapsed the psychology of like the most
The
important
white man.
populist movement, yeah, of like white people in
Yeah, man.
America's history
Exactly.
or something. I mean, it's just like I don't even know how to
Yeah.
explain that. That's some kind of sociological phenomena that will have to be like seriously studied. Because like you
Exactly,
said,
bro.
like you said, there's no plan. I mean, yes, sure, there's some like governmental bot farm psyops that random governments
Hmm.
do, but this is just a
Hmm.
crowd. You saw a dude from Libya, a dude from Nigeria, a dude from fucking Senegal, guy from Sri Lanka. They're all just piling on. It's just like, oh my god.
It's looting, man. It's like it's like Qing Dynasty loses the Opium Wars. The British open up the market. They dump the opium in. The Chinese get hooked, and they fucking commit suicide and kill themselves, right? And it's fucking worse than that, man. It's fucking worse than that. It's like, okay, well, it's like the other Europeans showing up to sell the drugs. Bro, this level of addiction to the online world, the fucking opium can't even hold a candle to it, man. The Indians have opened up the frontier, and everyone else is just fucking piling on and just like dogging him, man. It's like a dog piling and all this other shit. And it's like, this is what this is what it has come to, man. This is what it has come to, right? Like, the people of this part of the world, the Western world, whatever you want to call them, man, and they're okay with it, man. They are not gonna let go of their ego, their narcissism, their solipsism. They're gonna keep saying Indians don't have agency, this, that, or the other thing, and blah blah blah, and they're gonna keep getting colonized. It is just baffling to watch, baffling, absolutely baffling. Oh, Sir Axman, you got your hand raised. Go ahead.
Jainihim Baharat. Wallahi billahi otallahi, I've never heard you niggas have this much fun in your life. Wallahi, it's stuff like this that makes me like, I love India for this, you know? Just humiliate the whites. Humiliate them. On the one hand, I feel sorry for people like Sir Kenaz. I have him in my heart, but the rest of them, fuck them.
Well, am I an honorary Somali now? Maybe
Wukuchalahe.
Hey, maybe I'll move to Minnesota and run for governor next. That's great. Thank you so much.
They will invite you to the wedding.
So Sir Kenaz, when this episode comes out, make sure it's like super viral and like you piss everyone off, man. Like this one is just, we're having too much fun with this.
Guys, I'm half white.
I'm a Somali now, so that'll
You're
be great. I'm Somali. That's...
I'm half white, half Pakistani, right? Half Irish American, half Pakistani. And so I'm having half as much fun as the rest of the room, and I'm still having more fun than I've ever had in my life.
This is a good one. This is a good one. Vladimir Putin news. Vladimir Putin news. How many hang on a second. How many followers? Okay. 283,000 followers. Okay, which country is this guy from?
So it's somewhere in South Asia, will be my guess. Either India, Pakistan, or Bangladesh.
Pakistan.
Yep. I mean, South Asia just really perfected the art of making money off people by promoting their cause. They've just been so good at it for so long.
Yeah.
Ahnaf, you gotta bookmark all of these, and then we have to make like a ranking, like S tier, A tier of all like the best ones.
S tier, A tier, B tier. Oh
yeah,
my god!
just based on pure humiliation, not follower count, not like.
I wanted to, bro. I wanted to have Sir Cleveland on today, but like I think it's like Sunday in his part of the world, and he doesn't work on Sunday. But like maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I want to do just a show with him because I actually want to like. People are not analyzing this properly, right? They're kind of like, they're having emotional knee-jerk responses, and some of them they're just ignoring it. But like the thing you gotta understand is that a lot of these accounts, they've been active for many years, like sometimes multiple years, sometimes like 1 or 2 decades, and they've actively promoted things. Some of them have like drop shipping links. Some of them have like, men going their own way, man, divorce the bitch and like, buy a bunch of expensive cars and spend money on this shit. So like, these are not like, they don't matter. No, they do matter. They've impacted behavior, right? They've outright humiliated these people, right? They've basically made them divorce and do all this other shit. And I'm like, this is why you should pay attention. When I say these things, I'm not being hyperbolic. I'm not simply saying that India sodomized the white man or whatever. I'm not saying that to be hyperbolic, man. This is like 100% legit what's happening, right? And like once you like what like Brother Naz, you're talking about S tier, B tier, A tier. Yeah, man, we should do an episode just on that, man. Just on that, man. Like holy shit, this is crazy.
Like
It's
this is like think about it. This is like the first sort of propaganda war where the person where the party doing the propaganda is earning more money than than the party. Like usually in these things, like you have to need a budget, you need to like spend money on it. And over here we are in the green. We are getting money for it. Like this is like the greatest asymmetrical war I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, I think real fast. I think Arnav, you're correct in that. Like the people of the global South, they're like, well, we know we're typically poor and there's a lot of inequality here, but I mean, the people in America since like Ronald Reagan, I mean, they're just really the bottom of the barrel in terms of like accepting inequality. So we'll get in on it too. Just like the American financiers and capitalists suck the working class dry. We'll just get our little
Yeah,
cut of it, feed them some slop,
yeah.
get some money.
Feed them some slop. There's something called the Wealth Report. I don't know if you guys know this Wealth Report. Let me actually visual capitalist. Can I pull it up? In the meantime, I think we got a new speaker. I think the name of the gentleman is. Da-da-da-da. Oh, why is my page not loading? Spooky Steve, I believe. Good sir, you may speak. Go ahead. What do you have to say about the total Indian victory over the white man?
Honestly, hey, I gotta respect it. Like the other guy just said, this is like they are more American than Americans have been out in the past couple of years, especially like post Reaganite American. They're just they're
Bro,
capitalizing.
bro, bro. It's like, bro. It's not even like it's not even funny at this point. It's like, dude, 3 million followers, 4 million followers, 5 million followers, 10-year account, and it's like, oh, QAnon, this, that, the other thing, and like Trump news or whatever, and he's from fucking India, and it's like, I knew that the bot thing was a thing, but holy shit, man, this level of humiliation, motherfucker, what is this?
Not even that, but it's funny how they've totally changed even like regular life with, of course, them making a lot of red pill or MGTOW adjacent accounts. It's funny how all these guys like Connor Murphy, etc., or I forget one of the guys' names, but they all eventually turn into some sort of esoteric Hinduism or uh,
Yeah.
some sort of like Indian or Eastern spirituality. Of course, you have like the trad cats or
Uh-huh.
whatever that they turn into, but it's really funny. It's like, yeah, that total Indian domination. I have to respect it.
All right, all right. Let me share this. Let me share this actually. Total indie, exactly, man. Yeah, no, I'm just like, man, it's over. Throw in the towel. The Soviet giant is mauling Apollo Creed. Throw the goddamn towel. He's getting killed in there, man. He's getting killed in there. That's what this is, man. All right. So, visual capitalist. This is the 2023 Wealth Report. I think they have one that's more recent, but I think this is still gonna do our job for us. 2000 and yeah, UBS Global Wealth Report 2023, visualizing the pyramid of global wealth distribution. They do a lot of cool stuff. They are like, okay, well, we're gonna divide up the world into 4 brackets: net worth of less than $10,000, net worth of $10,000 to $100,000, net worth of $100,000 to $1 million, and then net worth of more than $1 million. So they do a lot of stuff. It's a very big report. It's about 100, 200 pages. If you guys want to read it, you can read it. It's actually written pretty nice. Their economist is a pretty nice guy. Okay, but gentlemen, number of millionaires 2022, and then number of millionaires projected 2027. Okay, percentage growth of millionaires from 2022 to 2027. Who's number one on the list?
I'd guess India or Nigeria, just from what I've been hearing here.
Not okay. So not quite. It's China. So China is gonna have their millionaires increase by 112%. 112%. So the number of millionaires in China is going to more than double from 2022 to 2027. Okay. How much is it gonna increase in India? What's the percentage?
I don't know. What is the percentage?
Probably 100%,
69.
69.
69%. So it's number 6. So it's very high up. It's number 6. So it's like the top 6. All right. So China and Brazil are number 1, number 2. Okay. UK is number 3, but I have a feeling that when it says UK number 3, it's really a bunch of like oil sheikhs who immigrated to UK, right? All right. Then you have Hong Kong and Taiwan, which is basically China. So far, China. So what I've said so far is China, and then Brazil, and then like little Pakistan / Bangladesh / whatever, right? And then China again, and then China again, and then India, right? And then we got a few guys here. All right, whatever, doesn't matter. All right, we got France, Russia, Japan, blah, 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 blah. Oh, we got America. Sir Kenaz, what's the number for America?
Below, like 10, 11, or 20?
16%. 16%.
16.
Yeah. Yeah, so already like, and by the way, these are like very, very pro-capitalist people. Like these are like the people who are like, yeah, free market, this, that, and the other thing, or whatever the fuck. And they're like, yeah, only 16%. By the way, this is before like market crash, all these other things. They're like, oh yeah, everything will be fine. AI is gonna fucking save us, and Nvidia is gonna grow forever. These people believe in this shit, by the way. So after you believe in all that shit, what do you get? You get the American millionaires going up by 16%. So there you go, guys. That's how fuck things are. I'm
I
having
mean,
too much fun today. Holy
what
shit.
what you basically just said, Ahnaf, is that because America already has, I mean, all the people who are millionaires in America are already going to be millionaires. Like they're going to they're either going to remain millionaires or they're going to lose their millionaire status. Like
Exactly.
that's literally what you're
There we
saying.
go. Exactly.
No new millionaires is what you just said, and that's pretty crazy for what's supposed to be the richest country
Not
on earth.
quite there yet.
I
Yeah,
know, but
I
you know
mean,
what I
not
mean.
quite there.
Like,
Yeah, exactly. Like, at most, you're about a decade away from it. But at most, you're talking about that. I mean, again, these guys, they don't believe in these big events like market crash or world war or whatever the fuck. Even in the most stable outlook that they have, the number only goes up by 16% from like 2022 to 2027, right? And in that world, yeah, China is 112%, Brazil is 91% increase, 91% increase in Brazil millionaires. The reason for that is because Brazil has a very, very unequal society in which a bunch of these families who are like descendants of Codilos and like ranchers and agriculture and whatever, they're going to make a shit ton of money because of not just the global food insecurity and these types of things, but also because of geoeconomic uncertainty. So like coffee prices going up, or like, by the way, Sir Kenneth, who was the guy that increased coffee prices? I forget the name of the guy who did it.
Increased
I forget the name of the guy
the
who.
coffee prices.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a guy named Trump? I think he did something, decided he was going to make tariffs because, he wanted to encourage Americans to grow more coffee. So to the best of my knowledge, the only American territory where you can grow coffee is Kona Mountain, Hawaii. I mean, you might be able to get away with it on Puerto Rico, but that would I'm not even sure there. It's like coffee also, I don't know for certain, but I would guess a coffee plantation would take a few years to really get up and running anyway. But he doubled and tripled the prices on coffee to encourage us to grow a plant that we have no place to grow it on.
Sir Kenaz, he did it because he's like in league with the fucking Brazil plantation owners, man. He's their fucking bitch. That's why he did it. Anyhow, okay, this is actually humiliating. Okay, guys, 2022 to 2027, Canada. What percentage increase is Canada gonna have for millionaires?
No
Negative
idea.
10.
Okay, so America is going to have 16% in the best case scenario. Canada is going to have 63% increase.
whoa.
So Canada's
over my dead body.
Increase in what?
The total number of millionaires in
Canada
right. is going to increase by 63% from 2022 to 2027.
But like,
Is that because of Chinese and Indian people moving there?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, exactly. So if you read the report, that's actually what they say, right? Like the reason the millionaires is going up is because of migration, right? Capital flight, right? So this is hilarious, man.
So enough, like even with the accounts where it is written it's from the US, how are we sure that aren't those Indians in US?
I know, man. Exactly.
Like it can be that also.
Oh my god, man. Oh my god. It's too humiliating, man. It's too humiliating. I'll send this to you, gents. I'll put it on the chat for you, gents, to check out the report if you want. I think they have a more recent report, but this one also does a pretty good job. So you can kind of read it if you want to. It's on Visual Capitalist. They do a good job. So Canada is 63, America is 16%. Now, so Brother Najjii is correct. America still does have the most millionaires on the planet. So America has, in the year 2022, America had 22.7 million millionaires. And in 2027, America is going to have 26.4 million millionaires, right? So again, but again, you got to remember, these guys, they're like very, very optimistic people. They believe in all the economic stuff and whatever. But yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, guys. Especially if the Indians are siphoning off all the money from these fucking like sophisticated cyber ops or whatever. Like, okay.
I mean, at the end of the day, the millionaire. Do you guys know that the boomer's average net worth is over $1 million? That was like 2022,
Mm-hmm.
2023. So what I mean,
Yeah.
and obviously it's skewed to, there are plenty of boomers with like 500 million, right? So it skews it way up.
Mm-hmm.
People who have
Mm-hmm.
very, very few bills are collecting Social Security
Mm-hmm.
and have stable investments and don't go out much.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like 78, and they just sit at home. Those people are going to become millionaires. It just is what happens in American society. And everyone else
Yeah.
who's working really hard at as like an accountant here or there and trying to build a family, they're not going to become millionaires in the next 5 years. Maybe their wealth will grow 10, 20%, but like maybe 50% if they're lucky. But I mean, they have to feed a family, they have to pay a mortgage. And those are the people that this collapse is really going to have to speak to when it finally really happens, because those people have to reform their
Yeah.
society.
But Sir Najjii, like it should, like all that money will go into their healthcare. So
Yes, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true. You're right.
all that.
There is going to be a serious drawdown. So well, maybe that balances out some. But I think these boomers are evil enough that they kind of survive, man. They like they're all gonna be alive when they're like 85, 90, just to spite their children, bro. That's what I think.
Bro, it's the Boomer Jeet Kike alliance, man. The Boomer Indian Jew alliance, man. That's what this is, man. That's what this is. America's run by that. That's what America's run by, man. That's the official, like, oh, the deep state, this thing, the other thing. Oh, shut up, man. Shut up. It's much easier than that, man. It's the Boomer Jeet Kike alliance. All right. Once you realize that trifecta, you realize what America's actually run by. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So America only. America only. March 2016. The General, 1776. The General. All right. How many followers does this guy have? Hang on a second. The General. Constitutionalist, patriot, America flag emoji, ethnically American, colonial stock, 1620, host of ethnic American broadcast. Okay.
Nigeria.
141,000. Oh, Sir Kenaz is already like, okay. 141,000 followers. Okay, Sir Kenaz says Nigeria. Any of you gents want to make a guess?
Well, he said ethnically way too many times, so he clearly is not American. That's a pretty big tell. But he had enough.
Okay.
I'd say probably Eastern Europe.
That's like
Ooh,
a
Brother
Latvian, a
Najee is
Polish,
close.
or Brazilian.
I mean, you gotta make only one guess, bro. You're only gonna get one guess.
Brazil.
You can't do multiple, right? Okay. So Brother Najee is closest in terms of geography. This guy's from Turkey.
There you go. There you go.
All right. Oh man.
It was too sophisticated. It was like Turkey needs to dial down the sophistication level on these bots. 1620, host of this podcast, that ethnically American. Dude, I know you did your research, okay, in your fucking Istanbul cafe, but dial it down. Just go red pill 69, and just let it ride.
Yeah. Let it ride. Isn't that what the crypto bro said? Let it ride.
Yeah, and how many of them are Indian,
Oh my gosh. So funny. Account based in Bangladesh. All right, whatever. Account based in Bangladesh. You are from Bangladesh. Oh, these people, man. Where is this guy from? This guy is from Sweden. Okay, whatever. All right. Nah, it's not. Okay. Yeah, bro. It's just funny. It's just all of this is so funny, man. All of this is so funny. Sir Kenaz, it's been 3+ hours. I think we're having too much fun. Next time we should bring Sir Cleveland over to the spaces, man. I
Absolutely.
want
Yeah, I
to
was
pick his
starting
brain
to
on
think
this.
maybe it seemed to have been going on for a while. Yeah, this looks like as good a time to get over it as any. It's not going to get any funnier.
It's gonna get more funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if I laugh any further, I might break something. But now that I'm an honorary Somali, I look forward to like moving to Somalia, getting a job working as an influencer. What do you think I should be? MAGA Patriot 1488, or should I try to find some? Maybe I can go with real
Oh my God.
woke left American, and I'll just do an AI picture of myself with purple hair, and I'll be like,
If you want to be a true MAGA patriot in Somalia, you have to go to Hargeisa in Somaliland. Those niggas, Hargeisa is the unofficial capital there. Those niggas, they suck America's dick 24/7. So that's a start.
That's great. I am an.
So Sir Ahmed will like when Sir Kenaz becomes an honorary East African, Sir Ahmed will be there to chaperone him and groom him to be the perfect influencer.
My first advice is do not go to Kenya. They're all Bantus there. They will call you a Jaril, and you will run for your life.
I'm so excited to when Sir Cleveland will come, when he will come to the next episode, and he will find out that the Viking plastic helmet came from Pakistan.
Yeah.
The Viking plastic helmet. I figured it was made in China, but Pakistan would be a good one too.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. It's just yeah. Oh.
Yeah, maybe I'll move to India and become an influencer out of India. I would have bought a 7-Eleven.
At this point, Sir
Kenaz.
At this point, Sir Kenaz, that's gonna make you the most money. It's just you live there. Everything is dirt cheap, and you earn in US dollars from all these fucking white nationalist idiots throwing money at your feet. So it's gonna be. Oh my gosh, man. Okay, all right. We've had too much fun. This has been going on for 3+ hours. We need Sir Cleveland on for the next one. Well, we're gonna have a part 2. We're gonna have a Sir Kenaz. What's gonna be the name of this one? What's gonna be the name of this episode?
It's bots all the way down.
Okay, it's bots all the way down. Make it a part 1. We're gonna have a part 2 on this.
All right,
man.
it's bots all the way down, part 1.
Yeah, because we need to do what Brother Najjii said, which is we gotta do a deep dive on the psychology of this, man. Holy shit, holy shit. But no, thank you, dear listeners and readers, for tuning in. My apologies for laughing so loudly. It was way too much. Like Sir Kenaz was saying, after a while, you laugh so much you think you're gonna break something. So it's we gotta call it quits. We're having too much fun. If we have too much fun, if we have more fun than this, we're gonna we're gonna collapse or something. But all right. Thank you guys. And remember, as always,
the doom cometh.
Your soul is mine.